And good evening and welcome to South Point High School. I'm Kevin Hastings along with Derek Smith tonight. I'm taking the spot of Mr. Daniel Howe tonight in the Gaston County Game of the Week, brought to you by all kinds of people here on KTC Broadcasting. What's up, shopper? Derek, we got a big game tonight. Forestview Jaguars and the South Point Red Raiders, and you've seen both these teams this year. And starting off, we're going to get right into it. What are we looking for tonight between these two?
Well, essentially this game is probably certainly for first place tonight in the Big South 2A, 3A conference.
Some people are calling it the Big South Championship game.
Well, certainly it could be. Of course, South Point defeated Ashbrook, another contender, a week ago. The Jags have got to play the Green Wave later in the season, so we'll see what happens there. But certainly, you know, the de facto championship tonight, this is a Forestview team that's only beat South Point one time in school history, 2009. The Red Raiders have dominated this series. Last year, a shootout, lots of points, probably going to see a lot of points tonight as well. Two teams that run different type of offenses, the red bone traditional triple option offense for South Point versus the spread them out, Mo Neal quarterback-based offense for Forestview.
Now, you didn't see I've lost my train of thought when you change something there other way. But this year with Crawford, they don't throw it as much, rely as much on the throw, right? They're giving Mo Neal a healthy dose of carries. Yeah,
Logan Bradley was a kid that was a prolific quarterback in Gaston County. They were probably a throw first, run second team a year ago. They still going to throw it a lot, but John Crawford is not the quarterback through the air that Logan Bradley is, but he's a dual threat type of guy that Bradley was not. Bradley was not a runner. This guy is. So if Crawford doesn't see anybody open, he can take off and run, and he can get first down yardage, break a tackle 15, 20, 30 yards. Certainly Mo Neal's going to get his carries at the running back position. They'll also throw to Mo Neal out of that spread offense, so they'll try to get the ball in his hands as much as possible.
Right. Now, I've done a couple South Point games over the years. I've done one here with the Burns Network, folks. If you're not familiar with me, I used to do the Burns games. Now I produce the pre-game, post-game shows and all these other shows during the game. And Derek, I got a quick phone call. It looks like I need to answer. If you want to go over some stats here in the area that we're stat leaders here in Gaston County.
Yeah, well, certainly, you know, you come into this game and you look at the offense for Forestview, 5-2 overall, 3-0 in the league. They are first in the league in total offense at 416.9 yards a game. They also lead the league in scoring at 41.3 points per game. Now, we talked about their defense. It's got a little bit better this year, in my opinion. His defense might have been the weak point of this team a few years ago, essentially having to outscore people to win ball games. But this Forestview defense is much better this year. As a matter of fact, they lead the league in defense as well, giving up only 22.3 points per game and 278 yards per game. So the defense is much better here. Offensively for South Point, they are second best offensively at 26.9 points per game, 360 yards total, most of which comes on the ground, 327. The Jags more balanced, 240 on the ground, 176 through the air. Defensively, the Red Raiders give up 23.4 points per game, about 297 on the ground. So statistically, pretty close matchup between these two teams. I think the big difference, though, is the Forestview defense is better this year than they have been the last couple of years.
Yeah, I was looking at that, Derek. You said they're number one there, and that really amazed me.
Yeah.
But then I want to think this conference is down a little bit this year. So, but for Forestview, and what I was going to ask you about that a minute ago, what I forgot about was that Forestview win. That wasn't for conference championship, then, was it?
2009. I have to go back and find out. I do not remember or not.
I couldn't remember if that led to a conference championship or Crest was still in that conference, but Crest never won a conference in the Big South.
True.
So I couldn't remember how that
since this league was formed in 2001, South Point's won 11 of 13 conference championships. I think North Gaston won one the year they went to the state championship.
Right.
And either Forestview or Ashbrook has won the other one.
Seems to me like Ashbrook won one because Crest, like I said, they always struggle with Ashbrook. They couldn't beat Ashbrook, and they never won a Big South.
You're right about that.
All right, folks, we're going to go over some other things here in a minute. We're looking, you guys watching online can see the band coming in. They're going to get ready to play the national anthem in a minute. Quick report, Derek. I don't know. You probably don't get too many of these sideline reports, but I just got a sideline report from our photographer tonight. He says the referees over here are redoing the chains over here. They didn't equal 10 yards apparently, so they're redoing some chains. They're fixing some chains or something down there, retaping some chains.
A little home cooking maybe.
And then they also said they measured off something in the end zone as far as the end zone's too big or too small over in the corner too. So they're doing a lot of field checks right now, Derek. So just to let you know, a couple little things going on here at Southwind. All right, folks, 18 minutes till kickoff. Me and Derek's going to take a quick break, get resituated. We're going to talk about some other games on KTC Broadcasting tonight, and of course, we're going to get back to this game and other games in Gaston County. You're watching and listening to the Gaston County Game of the Week on KTCBroadcasting.com. We'll be right back.
Considering hardwood flooring for your home? Then head to Flooring America in Kings Mountain or Carpet One Interiors in Ranlow. Right now at both locations, you'll find a big selection of in-stock hardwoods on sale. Priced as low as $2.99 a square foot. That's right, only $2.99 a square foot. At Flooring America, 602 Slater Street in Kings Mountain and Carpet One Interiors in Ranlow. You'll be doing the chicken dance when you find out how easy it can be to own a new bunk bed or bedroom set for your kids from Furniture Plus in Gastonia. For only $49 down, your kids can be enjoying their brand new bedroom suit. That's right, as little as $49 down. Cindy says come on in for all the details at Furniture Plus, 1020 East Franklin Boulevard in Gastonia. Call 704-861-0444. Good credit, bad credit, no credit? Apply today and ride today at Full Throttle Power Sports in Lowell. Pick up this week's What's Up Shopper for some great deals with zero money down and rates as low as 2.99%. See the new Polaris Ranger 500 Crew for as low as $10,000. The brand new Yamaha Grizzly 125 is only $35.99. And for the lake, get the 2014 Yamaha Superjet for only $71.50. Full Throttle Power Sports. Exit 22 off I-85 in Lowell. Online at ncfullthrottle.com. It's America's Mattress Sale at Hendrick Appliance and Mattress Center in Shelby. Save now on the 2013 Inventory Reduction Sale. All 2013 mattress sets must go. Get free delivery, free setup, free haul-away. Get the sleep you need, guaranteed. Save on the Serta Perfect Sleeper for only $2.99 for queen size. Get special 12-month financing and big pillows just $39. America's Mattress from Hendrick Appliance and Mattress Center, 1241 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Service. That's hard to find when it comes to lawn and garden equipment. Not anymore. Head to Parker Farm Service in Kings Mountain. Parker Farm Service services all major brands, makes, and models. Call Mary McKinney for appointment at 704-259-6130. And Parker Farm Service welcomes Kenny Barbie to their service department. 24-hour turnaround with in-house parts, plus delivery and pickup is available. Parker Farm Service on Bessie Drive at the Highway 74 bypass, Oak Grove Road intersection in Kings Mountain. There's nothing like a Bobcat to cut grass, and there's no better deal than right now to own a new Bobcat from West End Sales in Vail. For only $101 a month, you can be mowing on your new Bobcat with 0% financing for 54 months. See the Bobcat Fast Cat R2 with a big 22 horsepower Kawasaki engine and a big 52-inch cut and a heavy-duty frame weighing 850 pounds, plus a 3-year, 300-hour warranty. Only $101 per month at West End Sales, Highway 2718 North Intersection, Vail. Have it delivered. Yes, if you live in the Stanley area, just phone in your prescriptions to Allen Drug Store in downtown Stanley and have it delivered. Just look for the Allen Drug Delivery Car. They'll be in your neighborhood soon. And don't forget about their free Kids Vitamin program. Get a 30-day supply of chewable multivitamins for every child's nutritional needs. Pick up a free bottle every 30 days. For more information, see Allen Drug Store, located on Main Street in downtown Stanley. Have it delivered right to your front door today from Allen Drug Store in Stanley. For years, Hicks Go Forth at Car Fair Auto Sales on the Bessemer City Road in Gastonia has been providing our area with the finest in late model cars, trucks, and vans. And at Car Fair Auto Sales in Gastonia, they feature on-the-lot financing. Come talk with Hicks about your next vehicle purchase. They're open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30, Saturdays 8 till 2. Call 704-865-8024. Car Fair Auto Sales, 1320 on the Bessemer City Road in Gastonia. When the American Legion Baseball World Series Committee searched for a communications company to handle their needs at Veterans Field Keeter Stadium, they chose Detailed Telecommunications, and maybe you should too. Your business telephone system is your link to the outside world. If your business telephone system needs service or upgrading, or you're moving, or just want to make sure you're getting the best deal from your telephone company, call Detailed Telecommunications, 704-867-4507. And remember, they sell camera systems too. Visit them online at detailedtel.com. ENT Carolina is not your parents' allergy treatment. Now, no shots, no pain, no fear. Ask about the sublingual immunotherapy. Drops are placed under your tongue, and just 2 minutes a day is all it takes. It's safe, effective, and you do it on your own schedule. And best of all, no weekly doctor visits. Call today for a consultation with one of their board-certified allergy specialists. Visit a location near you. ENT Carolina, 2520 Aberdeen Road in Gastonia, 1212 Spruce Street in Belmont, and 1180 White Road in Shelby.
Welcome back to South Point High School, where the Red Raiders host the Forestview Jaguars. Home of the Red Raiders, McKinney Family Dealerships here, sponsor of the field, South Point Field. We're getting ready to play some football at South Point. I'm Kevin Hastings along with Derek Smith. And folks, you just heard the pride of South Point, the South Point Marching Band. We got about 10 minutes to kick off before we see the battle, basically the Big South Championship game tonight between these two teams. If both teams can hold out the rest of the year, that's probably what we got here, as they're positioned, but either one of them finishing first if they win out from here, basically. Jaguars and South Point. Jaguars only beat them one time in school history back in 2009. We talked about that. Did not lead to a conference championship. However, second place in a second round, showing there, right?
Yeah, second place, and as a matter of fact, the two teams met in the playoffs.
Okay.
And South Point came back and dominated and exacted revenge from the regular season loss.
Right.
So, unfortunately, that year didn't mean a conference championship. This year it may, if they beat them. I think it very well may be, and that's something that Coach Medlin has eluded Coach Medlin. Of course, you know, playoff history's not been real great at Forestview. As a matter of fact, they had not won a playoff game for many, many years. They broke through a couple of years ago, but then last year was the first time they'd won more than one playoff game in one season. Okay. Of course, they went up to Concord and played in the semifinals of the Western Championship and got beat by a really good Concord team with the kid Rocky Reed, who's going to play at Tennessee next year. But last year, by far, their best playoff appearance, going deep in the playoffs and really doing what people felt like they should have been doing a long time ago.
Right. And I did a couple of playoff games a couple years ago that got beat up in the cold. I can't remember what game that was. In the mountains? Do you remember them going up towards the mountains? I remember doing a game and I froze But I remember doing the game back then in the playoffs a couple years ago, and South Point lost that game. Referees coming out on the field, like I said a minute ago, had to redo the chains a minute ago. They weren't exactly 10 yards, so we had to readjust that. Short chains are good for a running offense, ain't that right, Derek? But we're here getting ready for the What's Up Shopper KTC Broadcasting Gaston County Game of the Week. I'm so excited to get over here in Gaston County and see some Gaston County football. My first game this year. Been over and stuck in at the station, at the offices, and if I get to see anything, it's been a Cleveland County game or Lincoln County game. I did get to see the the East Lincoln game on the Saturday afternoon, 11 o'clock. What a game that was! And speaking of East Lincoln tonight, Derek, let's talk about our other games on KTC Broadcasting. We have East Lincoln hosting Newton Conover tonight. And we're talking there in the pregame. There could easily be 100 points in that game between those two teams.
Yeah, I heard Sam and Terry talking about that earlier. I haven't seen East Lincoln a whole lot. Don't get to see them a whole lot, obviously, here in Gaston County. But I'm familiar with what Coach Mike Bias has done over there, and I think he's won 100 games over there. And how many every year he's been there?
Year, yeah,
state championship. I did interview him for a prep magazine a couple of summers ago and got to know him that way. But he's done a heck of a job out there at East Lincoln, and they've kind of, in a way, almost overshadowed their team and rival back inland a little bit in the middle of the county, Lincolnton. Of course, they've been down a little bit the last couple years, and they've kind of overshadowed them a little bit, and he's done a heck of a job. And of course, Chaz Surratt, the quarterback,
that's one of the main
phenomenal.
reasons.
And he's had good athletes out there too, especially at the quarterback position.
Had Garrett Young before Chaz.
Right.
Garrett could sling the ball anywhere around the field, can make any throw. Chaz can make any throw, but he's also probably the fastest player on the field too.
Right.
So he's a double-edged sword you don't want to deal with. And Chaz isn't one of these small kids that he could actually go to the next level. Put on some weight and actually, if he gets his throwing down, he could play some quarterback. He's not one of these just small run-around quarterbacks here in maybe some of these smaller high schools. He's actually a big kid. His brother's about 6'4". And he's younger than him. His brother's actually the better basketball player. They're both good, but the better basketball player. But he's his wide receiver, and he's his go-to guy. East Lincoln and Newton Conover. But Newton Conover, they're scoring 40, 50 points a game. They dropped 60 on West Caldwell. And it's pretty much like we're talking. We think that's going to be one of them games. The turnover battle is going to be the big key. East Lincoln's got a decent defense, pretty good defense, way better than Newton Conover. Newton Conover's tackling right now is pretty poor. The coaches will even tell you that, so it's not me and just my opinion on that. All right, that's the Lincoln County game of the night, folks. You can listen to that on WON 1050 AM as well. Let's see, that was Gaston County. We're the Gaston County. Cherryville, we're going to talk about them while we're in Gaston County. We'll highlight them before we get over to our Cleveland County schools. The Ironman tonight hosting the Highland Tech Rams. It is homecoming over at Cherryville, so if you guys get a chance to go to a ball game late, Cherryville homecoming is one of the best homecomings around. The girls wear wedding dresses, white dresses instead of just regular dresses. So the homecoming court you'll always see in the wedding dresses. So that's one of Cherryville's traditions. All right, we're getting ready. Derek, we got 5 minutes here. Let's finish this up. Crest tonight is at East Burke. They should win however many they want to. They can name the score at East Burke. I just did the Shelby East Burke game. Crest is better than Shelby, and Shelby won 49-21. Two of those 3 touchdowns were kickoffs. The third touchdown from East Burke was against the second team in the fourth quarter with about 2 minutes left to go. So that tells you, hey, East Burke's struggling up there under Tom Brown here, and he just moved up there. Yeah. And finally, of course, our other big game of the night, the Burns Bulldogs are hosting the Shelby Golden Lions. Folks think Shelby's going to dominate this game. They could, but I'm going to tell you, folks, the Burns Bulldogs don't sleep on that defense. If they win the turnover battle tonight and play good defense, Burns could upset them. They're going to have to hold them in the 20 range, 24. Shelby gets to 25-30. Burns isn't going to get there, so that's going to be one of those games where Burns' defense is going to have to which one's going to step up, the best offense or the best defense. So should be a good game over there. In that game, you can listen on 1390 AM, but also if you want to listen to the Burns announcers or the Shelby announcers, folks, you can listen to either one. Since it's a dual game on KTC Broadcast, we have 4 announcers over there covering that game, so well covered on KTC Broadcast. Excuse me, Derek. All right, other than Gaston County action, what do we got this week? You got
Gaston County action tonight. Yes, I can tell you that tonight, as I get my composite schedule out here, here we go. Tonight elsewhere in the area, Ashbrook at East Gaston. Highland Tech at Cherryville. Stuart Kramer at North Gaston. Then, of course, this game tonight. So 4 games in Gaston County in the Big South 2A, 3A
I
League.
think you missed Lake Norman there in Charter and Hunter Huss.
Sure, I did miss that one, and that is going to be homecoming in North Gaston tonight. They're going to retire the baseball jersey of Jake Buchanan, the only player in North Gaston history to pitch in the major leagues with the Astros.
That's neat.
And he gets his jersey retired tonight for homecoming over in Dallas as Lake Norman Charter comes across from the Huntersville area and takes on the Wildcats in Dallas.
All right, folks, we're going to see the coin flip, and we'll see who wins that, and then we'll take a short break. Coin is up in the air. And it looks like South Point won the toss. They did. They declined to the second half. So Forestview will accept a return here in the. We'll accept the ball. We'll get the ball here to start the game, and they will be going right to left on our radio dial. All right, folks, we're going to take a quick break. We're here at South Point. 2 minutes to go to kickoff. We'll be right back on KTCBroadcasting.com.
Great food at affordable prices at Hillbilly's Barbecue and Steaks in Gastonia and Lowell. At lunch, you can get chopped steak and one side for $5.99. Select from pork or beef barbecue, or get a quarter chicken leg and thigh and one side for $4.99. Select from a wide variety of sides, including new items, collard greens, macaroni and cheese, green beans, homemade mashed potatoes, and gravy. At Hillbilly's Barbecue and Steaks, East Garrison Boulevard in Gastonia, and off I-85 at McAdenville Road in Lowell. Online at hillbillysbarbecueandsteaks.com.
Since 1934. That's right, 1934. Watson Insurance Agency has been providing the people of our area with the best possible combination of insurance, risk management techniques, and personalized service in the most efficient manner possible. And today that tradition continues. Watson Insurance is one of the largest independently owned brokers in the Southeast, representing over 30 of the largest and financially sound insurance carriers today. Before you buy, get a quote with offices in Gastonia, Lincoln, and Belmont and Lake Wiley. Find out more at watsoninsurance.com. The grill is up and running at the all-new Local Market number 2, Highway 321 south of Gastonia, just over the state line on the left. Just look for the big BP sign. The grill is open Monday through Friday, 5 a.m. till 8 p.m. For breakfast, get 1 egg, grits, choice of meat, biscuit, or toast for only $1.99. Order 2 eggs with it for just $2.19. And for lunch and dinner, get 1 meat and 2 sides for $4.99. And all sizes of coffee is 99 cents, plus fresh salads and sandwiches. The all-new Local Market number 2, Highway 321 south of Gastonia.
Welcome back to South Point High School. I'm Kevin Hastings along with Derek Smith. I'm filling in for Daniel Howe tonight on the Gaston County Game of the Week. And Derek, we're about ready for kickoff. The Jaguars have received. South Point actually won the toss, selected it first, so the Jaguars will receive. They'll be going from right to left towards the clubhouse and the scoreboard here in the first half. South Point in the second half. Well, you want to make any predictions?
High-scoring game, and I think the team with the best defense is going to win. There you go. Really went on a limb right there,
That's
didn't
what I thought I was going to get out of you when I asked the question. Yeah. South Point will kick tonight. Anyway, we're going to have a great game tonight. It could be lead to one of the if Forestview does win and does win out, this possibly could be one of the biggest wins in school history if they can hold on and win this game. Short kick going to be out of bounds around the 19-yard line. See where the referee finally marks it out.
And if you notice, Mo Neal was on the opposite side of where that kick went. They are not going to kick to him. Nobody's kicked to him all year long.
Okay, I wouldn't kick to him either. So Forestview takes over, start this game. Let's see, where do they end up marking him out there? With out of bounds, so he's going to start at the 35.
35-yard line with the penalty.
And on the left hash mark.
And that's almost as good as a return right there.
Yes, it is. And some teams, you know, that hash mark doesn't matter to some teams. Some teams it does, though, especially when you go 3 wide receivers or if you run the ball. You look in here, South Point, Forestview comes out 5 wide, folks. 3 wide to the right, 2 to the left. Mo Neal is the inside slot receiver on the right. Look for maybe a little bubble screen or something shot there for him. With nobody in the middle of the field, Derek, I mean, quarterback draw right here would get 20 yards about.
Delay a game. Now, what is different about this formation, Kevin, is the last few weeks we've seen them, they have come out in an I formation to begin the game, which is kind of unusual.
Yep.
This is normally the way you would expect to see them spread out, 5 wide receivers, but the last few weeks we've seen them 3 times this year in the 3 games we broadcast come out in an I formation.
Okay. So 5 wide for Forestview. Now, I saw them in the Cleveland County Jamboree, and they had to face the Shelby Golden Lions, and the Golden Lions, I don't think Forestview was quite prepared that night, Derek, but since their season's carried on, they've done a lot better job from what I've seen and heard. 5 wide, looking left, little bubble screen left, right through his hands. That was number 10, Chris McClure. And Derek, that went right through his hands on the little bubble
pass, just a quick pass out there. That's the kind of pass you normally see in a spread offense, and that's the kind of thing they'll do is throw it quick. They will throw it down the field sometimes, but most of their passes are short passes, almost like runs, really, is what they use that short passing game for.
East Burke did that a lot against Shelby in the second half, and that's where they got a lot of success on them. All right, Forestview lines up 2 wide, 1 left. It's going to be a wide handoff of the shotgun to Neal. He's going on the right side, but South Point defense, 2 yards on the carry for Neal. Not much going there, Derek. Good job by the linebackers filling the gaps.
Yeah, couldn't get around the corner using his speed. Good defense on that side by the Red Raider down lineman. And now you're in a 3rd and long situation. Almost you have to throw the football here unless you try. Well, they're going to throw it because they got 5 wide receivers, 3 left, 2 right.
This is probably the situation coming into the game that they didn't be, and it is the 3rd and long against South Point. Little fake quick throw. He's going to take it up the middle himself on the quarterback draw, and he gets 1 yard on that. Eat up real quick. South Point defense starts out hot here.
So 5-yard penalty, incomplete pass, 2-yard run, 1 yard run, punt. Advantage first series, obviously the defense for South Point.
Good defense by South Point. JT Starr will be back to receive the punt. He's no, that's the up back. Sorry, I got a huge about.
That is Tanner Muse, the Clemson verbal commit. He committed back a year ago to the Clemson Tigers.
Muse listed at 6'4", 218. There's a short punt, not very good. Going to land inside the 40, roll down past 30. Great roll for Forestview. Bad for South Point. Going to be down to the 24-yard line for the Redbone offense attack, ready to rock.
Yeah, Tanner's got tremendous speed, too. That's kind of what got him noticed in the recruiting circles as a sophomore was his speed.
Yeah, 6'4", he can run like that.
You don't want to kick it to him, projected as maybe a linebacker in college.
Right.
At Clemson.
Shoo. Clemson's doing a good job recruiting in the area. Gabe DeVoe from Shelby.
Yep.
We played basketball this year, and folks, I'm going to tell you, he's a pretty good player. He's going to get some playing time for the Tigers. South Point in the bone. Man in motion from the left, going right. Pitch outside. That's Muse. And he tucks his head, and the Forestview defense swallows that up, but he got 3 yards, though.
Yeah, just came around as a wingback, lined up on the left side, came left to right. Pitch from the quarterback, Jaquan Brooks, turned the corner. Going to give him 3 yards on the play. Well, 4 yards on the play. You're right, 4 yards on the play. From the 24 to the 33-yard line. 2nd down and 6 now, near side hash for that triple option offense. They call it the Redbone down here.
And I don't know if that man's in motion, the quarterback's seen him yet, but he finally gets set. So South Point does get set. Another man in motion. This time the fullback dive to 32. Rylan Etherton. And Etherton's going to get about 2 on the carry. Going to mark him at the 30.
Yeah, 2-yard gain. We'll bring up 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4 is a manageable down for a team that runs it as effectively as they do. And
both teams are probably kind of happy with a 3rd and 4. Forestview that they got the 3rd down on defense. And like you said, South Point managing that. We got 1 wide receiver and 1 tight end on this formation. Man in motion, hand off fullback again, and he reaches for the first down. Yeah, he did, Derek. Forestview had him stopped, and it looked like a last-ditch effort, and he dove for that 35-yard line. He got right on top of it. Good job knowing where the first down marker was.
Of course, Etherton is trying to fill the shoes of the leading all-time rusher in Gaston County, Tyler Bray.
It's not so easy,
is playing collegiate football this year, and certainly he had an outstanding 4-year career here and was an outstanding fullback in this offense.
Good news is, son, you get to start. Bad news is you got to replace a local legend. Handoff fullback up the middle, 1 yard gain there. Tackle by the big defensive tackle there, number 68 for the Forestview Jaguars. That's Darryl McNeil. all 6'1", 215 of him. I don't think that's a misprint. He's a big boy, 215. Biggest tackle out there. I doubt it.
Gain of 1, second down and 9 from the 36-yard line.
Red Raiders send 2 receivers out to the left. We're going to start calling them decoys. Tight end right. Hand off fullback again. Etherton. He's falling. Looked like the ball come out. Yep. And Forestview's got the ball. 54 comes out with the ball on the Etherton fumble. That is Tate Payne. 5'9", 265.
Yeah, Tate Payne is the guy they line up sometimes at the fullback position. It's a jumbo set. He actually scored a touchdown.
Okay.
Last week as a fullback in that jumbo package, a lead blocker for Mo Neal when they come out in the I formation. So he's a good all-around player, and this will give the Jags obviously good field position.
Payne is a junior. And here comes that power eye you were looking for, Derek.
There's Tate Payne right there coming up as a fullback, as I mentioned.
And you could notice, Derek, South Point was ready for that power eye. The whole defense reacted and started moving when they came out in that eye. Mo Neal carry up to the 31. Gain of 6. Is that right?
Yes, it's a gain of 6. The thing about Mo Neal this year, he's running better inside the tackles. He's not a guy that has to run around the ends to get his yardage. He's become very effective running up the middle, which is, you know, something you've obviously got to do, and he's been good at that.
Well, I think that's the reason he's been recruited by these schools. I mean, a lot of these high school kids,
his versatility.
A lot of these high school kids, you know, there's always the fastest kid on the field. He can go around the end, but can you run up the middle like that? Mo Neal gets a big run, first down run. They're going to mark him down 24-yard line. Another 6 yards on the carry for Neal. So he's got 12 the first 2 carries on this drive.
And he got up real excited like when he made that first down. I know this game probably means a whole lot to Mo Neal as a guy that has not beat these kids as a freshman or as a sophomore, and a near loss last year in a shootout over at their place.
You know, that's one stat, Derek, that I wish that they would keep up with the statisticians is first downs. I think that's a very underrated stat, one of the most important things to do in a football game. Number 3, with the in motion out of the wing, comes to the 20-yard line, a gain of 4 on the play.
That's Isaiah Sanders, a wide receiver who came in as a wing back in that particular play.
Okay. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong number.
And he gained 4 to the 20-yard line. I did not see them run that play last week.
All right. So that,
or maybe the 2 previous times we saw them play this year as well. But that's a wrinkle they put into this offense tonight. It looks like.
You can see there, right there, Derek. That's a weird little formation.
This is a different formation too tonight. They've put some new wrinkles in this offense.
Fake the handoff on the end. Mo Neal up the middle, slips and slides, hits hard by a linebacker. It's cleaned up about the 16-yard line, a gain of 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 yards.
That time in the shotgun, Crawford had a running back to his left and a running back to his right. Mo Neal was one of them, and again, that's a formation they did not use last week against North Gaston. So it looks like maybe they put something new in tonight to try to at least show the Red Raiders something different than what they're expecting on film. A
lot of times when you put that guy in motion, what you're doing is trying to see what that middle linebacker's doing, because he starts getting
something else later.
Yeah, he starts getting aggressive and starts popping that hole. Next thing you know, you're seeing this. The end around, he's got him on the end, wide open to the corner. Touchdown, Forestview, number 3, Isaiah Sanders. We just said it. Derek said he's going to set him up, and he did.
Sure
Good
did.
call.
All those plays that they ran in this series setting up the touchdown throw, and it was an outstanding set of play calls by Coach Chris Medlin, and the turnover leads to Forestview point, 6-0 now with 6:32 to go in this first quarter of play.
Absolutely, Derek. You nailed that right there with setting up the plays. They did the fake to the end around, then they run 2 more plays off of it, and then finally he come around the end on the pass. They pulled it out, got him in the sideline corner. Great pass by Crawford, putting it right there on the pylon. Kick is up and no good. So no good for Forestview. 6-0. 6:32 to play at South Point. We'll be right back on KTCBroadcasting.com.
For over 40 years, Roland Black Heating and Cooling in Gastonia has been serving this area with the finest heating and cooling systems, featuring your comfort specialists trained. Roland Black Heating and Cooling provides expert residential and commercial products and services. Their team of certified technicians will exceed your expectations, and they are always available for a free estimate for your home or business. And visit the new location, 501 East Franklin Boulevard in Gastonia. Remember, it's hard to stop a train.
Welcome back to South Point High School. 6-0 the Forestview Jags lead. 6:32 to play here in the first quarter. Both teams have had one possession. Jaguars scoring on their second to take the lead. They did miss the extra point, so that may be key in what should be a big battle and close game here in Belmont tonight. Jaguars getting ready to kick off.
Hebner has not missed one of the 3 games I've seen him kick this year.
I was going to ask about that.
Yeah,
usually these good teams don't, like you said, don't have, the kickers are usually pretty decent too. Don't have kicking issues a lot of times.
Kick it away from Muse again. Short kick from the 25-yard line. Returned out to the 34-yard line on the far side by Tyler Hall, a fullback, a junior fullback.
Over there at East Lincoln tonight, the Mustangs have taken a quick 7-0 early lead over the Newton County Red Devils. Folks, we'll keep you updated as much as we can on local scores. We've got Philip Garner in the house. I've got Twitter. Derek's got Twitter. We're all doing our job doing our best to keep you guys updated. 6-0 here. And the Red Raiders get ready to come back out for some more red bone time. They send 2 wide receivers out wide this time to the right. Got a fullback alone by himself in the backfield, wingman and a tight end. Quarterback's going to run the option right, pitch out. This is going to be to Muse. Nope, this is to the fullback. He's up to the 39-yard line. A gain of 5 on that play from Etherton. It's a nice little gain there on the option to the fullback to Etherton. Quarterback Brooks had to pitch it soon. Defense for Forestview got to him quick, so he had to get rid of the ball. It's going to 2nd and 5 now, 6-0. Jaguars lead over the Red Raiders. Man in motion. They're going to hand off fullback Etherton, and he gets 3 yards. It's kind of a late hit. Let's see what the referees, they decide no on that. Could have threw a flag.
Tackle was made by Nathan Whitaker.
I like that they didn't, though.
Yeah, 3rd and 2 from the 42-yard line, near side hash. Still like the dive play out here at South Point. That's their bread and butter.
Oh, yeah.
And certainly no change tonight on the first 2 possessions.
This time, 4 wide receivers, fullback, only thing back there. Then they get the man in motion fullback dive, Derek, and even with it spread out, they still can't stop the fullback dive. So 3 yards in a cloud of dust there for Etherton as South Point gets their first down of the night, right?
That's a very quick hitter. I mean, he hit that hole tremendously fast and almost dove forward for the last yard. He only needed 2, and he got 3. And
it looked like the quarterback
like a submarine down everybody's ankles, it looked like.
It looked like the quarterback still had the ball in his hand when he crossed the line of scrimmage. So, real quick hitter, like Derek said, man in motion, same play. Quarterback keeps it this time. He's going to run in. He's got a safety bit.
Big hole.
Backside corner's coming. Brooks is going to outrun him. It looks like touchdown, Brooks.
Yeah, he read that hole outstandingly. 54-yard touchdown run, and just like that, they've evened this ball game up at 6 apiece.
The defensive end bid on it. He read it perfectly. Brooks went right off the end, and the safety, the last man there to make a play, just come right through and missed him. And Brooks, he didn't jog in. He had to outrun the backside corner, but a 54-yard touchdown makes it 6-6. And we'll see if South Point can take a 1-point lead on the extra point. Here's the snap. Hold, it looked bad, and the kick is good. So 7-6, South Point leads here in Belmont on KTCBroadcasting.com. We'll be right back.
Since 1987, Grapevine Communications in Gastonia has been handling the communication needs for people in Gaston, Lincoln, Cleveland, and Mecklenburg counties, along with York County in South Carolina. To succeed in today's business world, you need an efficient, well-designed, and dependable communications and security system. Grapevine Communications is dedicated to providing you with the best in systems as well as service. Grapevine Communications. Call 704-861-8411. Located at 110 Armstrong Street in Gastonia. Online at grapevinecci.com.
Welcome back to South Point High School. The Red Raiders have taken a 7-6 lead here over the Forestview Jaguars. 4:52 first quarter action. It took us 6 minutes to get some scoring going, and now all of a sudden, in less than about a minute and a half, we've had 2 touchdowns. So the exciting, quick-hitting, quick-scoring game we were looking forward to has started up here in the first quarter, Derek, and it's now 7-6. South Point kick into Forestview for their 3rd possession of the night. Deep and out of bounds again, so Forestview will take over 35. Some of the South Point fans not agreeing with the coach's decision on that.
They've got 2 dangerous kick returners in Tanner Muse and also Mo Neal, so we may not see anybody kick to anybody all night long, and, you know, I would have to agree to that, you know.
Kick it on the ground.
But conversely, it gives the other team good field position. I mean, 35-yard line, that's sometimes better than what you would get in the normal return.
I guess when you're going against some guys that quick and that good, you almost say, you know,
you give up the 20 yards versus giving up 80 yards in a touchdown.
And some momentum, you know, get the fans excited. So, Forestview hand off Mo Neal out of the offset pistol formation up to about the 30. We're going to mark him at the 37.5-yard line. We'll give him 2 at least on that carry. It's Phillips' job tonight to worry about that half yard.
That's the toughest thing to do sometimes is the half yard. This field is lined and has hash marks. Some fields we go to don't have hash marks. Makes it even more difficult.
Right.
Bessemer City.
Handoff Mo Neal off to the right side. And they're still some late pushing, late hitting. They never got Neal down. They're going to mark him, it looks like, at the 42.
Yeah, forward progress, 42-yard line.
So we got 5 on the carry.
Brings up a 3rd manageable, 3rd 2. 3rd and 3, yeah, 3rd and 3, that's right. Get to the 45-yard line for a first down, far side hash, and let's see what they dial up on this particular play. I would say Mo Neal's got a pretty good shot at getting this football.
I'd almost want to do a little bubble screen or something here, but they're committed to this I formation here after the first drive.
Lee with Tate Payne, the fullback. There you go. He led.
Payne
did not get it.
Backside linebacker came in on the blitz.
Unblocked.
Derek.
Nobody touched number 46.
Well, usually you hope you can hit that hole quick enough that he was full blitz on the whole time.
Yeah, Matthew Hicks.
He came right around that end and made the stop, so that makes it 4th and 4, and Forestview's got to decide whether to punt or not. It looks like they are.
Nobody touched Matthew Hicks that came in there. He is a senior linebacker, not a big kid, 5'11", 165. I think that's a little light based on what I saw out there.
South Point go back to punt. Last time they hit a short one in the air, but ended up rolling another 20 yards. This might get blocked. It almost does.
Yeah.
Lands at the 30. It bounces around 24. Looks like he touched it at the 25, and he did. That's where they'll end up probably giving him the ball back.
I don't see the beanbag. They're going to mark it on the 20-yard line.
They threw a blue one down at the 25.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. I see it now.
Okay. So South Point will actually get the ball at the 25, up 7-6, 2:51 to play first quarter. We'll stay right here for some more live action on ktcbroadcasting.com. Remember tonight, if you want to switch over during the game, during a timeout or a break or something, you want to check out some other games tonight. On KTC tonight, we have Shelby at Burns. We also have Newton Conover at East Lincoln. Sure to be a shootout. Crest Chargers night up at East Burke. That is probably going to be a blowout. And if you want to listen on the radio tonight, Highland Tech is at Cherryville for homecoming. Quarterback's going to keep it. He's looking for a pass out of the option pass. He tosses it up.
Wow.
It's complete. And a very dangerous pass there, Derek.
Yeah, somebody had Brooks by the jersey. Almost thought he was going to throw it to get rid of it. But it was caught out there on the flat for about a 5-yard gain. Caught by Nolan Wilson, the backup quarterback, and split end.
When he let that ball float up in the air like that, it was on the Forestview sideline, so I couldn't quite pick up the defensive back on that side. I thought that might be trouble there, but completes the pass, and now we're back into the red bone. Handoff fullback, Etherton. He gets up to the 32.
And they'll take that. I mean, they'll take a yard. I mean,
Yep.
Because the next time they'll fake that full and go around the corner just when you bite and just when you get lulled to sleep with that fullback dive, they'll do something different. That's when they shoot the long run down the field.
Well, the biggest key to defending that option offense is your linebackers have to stay disciplined the whole whole game. Because like
and your defensive ends.
Yeah, your defensive ends got to keep contained, and your linebackers got to feel their responsibilities and fill those holes. And there's the pitch outside to 20, and he gets close to a first down.
Close.
I don't think he got it. I think he's quite just a little bit short, but South Point, with the way they run it, this may be a gopher, and that's what the fans are saying. You can hear them.
I think you're kind of in no man's land, and there will be an official's timeout.
And they're going to measure for the first down. Like I said, Derek,
Tough to see from here, this angle, you know.
Yeah, 75, if he'd take one step to the right, and there we can see the ball on the camera, and he is just short, just 6 inches short. So South Point, when they can quarterback sneak that, fullback dive it, I mean, I just don't see how you would ever stop this offense for getting 6 inches. And they're going to go for it. So, Derek, maybe that little extra chain they added there before the game on the chain game.
That's what I hear.
Cost South Point a first down right there.
But if you can't get a half a yard in this offense, you're not running the offense correctly.
Yeah,
so I think they feel pretty certain that they can get this half a yard or so.
Now, another key on the defense, Derek, we didn't even mention them, is the defensive tackles on this defense. Their job is to bust up the play.
Right.
And if you got to have somebody in there that can move that center, move that guard, get him out of the way, and make the quarterback take an extra step, make that fullback bounce it out one hole he don't want to go to.
Here we go.
Forestview has 6 linemen across the board, 3 linebackers, now dive in, and he's going to get the first down. You're just not going to stop that.
Didn't get much, but didn't need much.
No.
Got a yard, needed a half a yard, but that was pretty good defense right there on the line, the left side by the Jaguars.
1:13 to play, first quarter, 7-6. South Point leads Forestview on the Allen Drug scoreboard. Go ahead, Derek.
Got one score kind of local interest. Mooresville 14, North Lincoln nothing. That is a first quarter score.
And North Lincoln has had a great year so far, and Terry Reinhardt said before the game tonight that Mooresville is going to blow them out, and he's right now. All right, timeout. Here's South Point. We'll be right back on the KTC Broadcasting Gaston County Game of the Week.
The name might have changed, but the same great people in service is still there at Beard Insurance Agency, formerly Superior Insurance, located at 1312 West Franklin Boulevard in Gastonia. From auto to home to commercial to renter insurance, also mobile home and motorcycle insurance. Find out why they are Gaston County's fastest growing insurance agency with the best rates for young drivers. By shopping your rate with 43 companies, they can save you money. Get low down payments and low monthly payments from Beard Insurance Agency, formerly Superior Insurance, 1312 West Franklin Boulevard in Gastonia. Online at beardagency.com.
All right, folks, welcome back to South Point. 1:05 to play, first quarter. Red Raiders lead over the Jaguars. Some other quick scores around the area. Shelby and Burns still tied 0-0. Alan Ford says they're having a punting contest over there in Lawndale. West Caldwell 7-0 over West Lincoln. All right, South Point out of the timeout. Look for maybe a big player, some trickeration here, Derek. Here's the toss sweep to Muse. He bounces off a couple tacklers, and he almost gets 10. Looks like they're going to give him about 9 on the carry, so I'm going to get a second short and 1 for South Point. Every time Muse has got the ball, he's got a good chunk of yardage tonight.
Yeah, you know, he's a guy that's not going to play running back in college, obviously, but he's a good athlete. He's got tremendous speed, and he's doing what he can to help this team and play in a position that he can use that speed effectively. But defense is where he's going to be projected to play on the next level.
Right. All right, here they are in the ball, and this time man in motion right. A couple of fakes here. Defense. Oh, what a spin there. Not to get tackled. How did he not go down right there?
He was hit hard. That was Ben Washam, a wingback that got hit and almost lost his feet, spun around, and then got hit hard again.
Wow. That defensive, you talk about the South Point blew up the play there for a few minutes ago. He about blew up that play, but the great spin there actually saved it. I mean, he lost a yard, but he could have been
yard
worse.
And a half, I think.
Yeah, it could have been way worse.
That's the quarter.
And that's the end of the first quarter. We'll be back here on KTC Broadcasting. South Point leads 7-6 on KTCBroadcasting.com. Allen Drug scoreboard. We'll be right back in 1 minute.
Considering hardwood flooring for your home? Then head to Flooring America in Kings Mountain or Carpet One Interiors in Ranlow. Right now at both locations, you'll find a big selection of in-stock hardwoods on sale, priced as low as $2.99 a square foot. That's right, only $2.99 a square foot at Flooring America, 602 Slater Street in Kings Mountain, and Carpet One Interiors in Ranlow. You'll be doing the chicken dance when you find out how easy it can be to own a new bunk bed or bedroom set for your kids from Furniture Plus in Gastonia. For only $49 down, your kids can be enjoying their brand new bedroom suite. That's right, as little as $49 down. Cindy says come on in for all the details at Furniture Plus, 1020 East Franklin Boulevard in Gastonia. Call 704-861-0444.
Welcome back to South Point High School. Kevin Hastings, that's me, along with Derek Smith, that's him. It's 7-6, start of the second quarter. A couple other local scores are in the area. Ashbrook East Gaston tied 0-0. Shelby and Burns 0-0 as well. So big game over in Cleveland County. Allen Ford says they're having a punting contest. You can watch that game on ktcbroadcasting.com too. All right, South Point in the wishbone. Here comes the man in motion out of the slot. Handoff to the fullback, and he's going to get the first down. Up to, looks like the 41.5-yard line is where they're going to mark him, and that's good enough for a first down.
Etherton again, the fullback. He's just a junior. Again, filling the big shoes of the leading rusher in all time in Gaston County, Tyler Bray. But doing a good job so far tonight, running those dive plays and getting, what they want to get, a yard or two or three or four is all they ask for in this offense.
That's right. South Point 4 wide receivers this time. Fake the fullback around the end. Jaquan Brooks, yep. Trying to cut back towards the middle. He might have
read it right. Yeah. He had the hole on the left side and read it right, but he just slipped right there on the 49-yard line.
He tripped over the 50-yard line, it looked like, and he was going to cut back towards the middle. There was plenty of Jaguars there. He might have got close to a first down if he'd have stayed up, but I don't think he'd have got too much more. So that leads to a 2nd and 6. Now, South Point comes out, and this time 4 wide receivers again. Ellerton in the backfield right behind Brooks. They're going to keep it this time, and he's going to be tackled by the defensive tackle on the 45-yard line. And got some extracurricular activities on the lines here between South Point and Forestview. You're going to see that in an offense like this, Derek. Like I said, when you're so disciplined, the middle linebacker, he has to hit that fullback every play.
This is a big rivalry game. I mean, these two districts back up to each other down here on South New Hope Road, and some of these kids go to Cramerton Middle School that one goes one way and one set goes the other way.
Some of these kids will, on the guard in this offense, you get the same player every play for 40 minutes about, so you get very familiar with them. Flag comes out from the opposite side, Judge. He threw it in the backfield. That's got to be a legal formation.
Somebody moved or somebody in the neutral zone. That's typically what it is when that guy throws it on the far side.
And he threw it on the offensive side of the ball, too. Chop block.
Chop block. Well, we weren't even close, were we?
No, we missed that.
We missed that one totally.
Backside chop block. Called on South Point, and Derek what would have been
a loss of down.
What would have been 3rd and 3 is going to be at least a 3rd and 18, and it may be, that was a first down carry. That was 3rd down, right? Because they got the ball marked up here at the 42.
Let's see what they do here. I'll let these guys do their job because I don't know exactly every rule that. Going to mark it back 15 yards. We'll see that now.
And it looks like 3rd down is going to stay, so they're going to replay the down.
Replay the down. Okay, it's not a loss of down. Replay the down. 3rd and 18, and wow, that's a big difference. And with this kind of offense, 3rd and 18 might as well be 3rd and 3 miles. I mean, there's not a pass play, really that
it's drew up.
You can draw up in this offense. So you almost got to run it here.
And we were just talking about the offensive line kind of getting a little frisky down there, Derek, and next thing we know, next week,
here we go.
Brooks got plenty of time. He's got a man. He got Muse. Caught. 30, 25, 20. Touchdown, South Point.
61 yards.
Wow.
Brooks to Tanner Muse, and so they do have a pass play after all.
I guess they do, and if you're the defense for Forestview, how do you let that happen? And Muse was double covered. He ran right by both of them, so
well,
wow.
again, that speed that he's got, I mean, he's got 4.3 speed.
They didn't take into account. Yeah, when he caught the ball, the safeties were there, and he pulled away from them. So, folks, Muse, what a catch and run on 3rd and 18, and that's got to break South Point's heart. They had them backed up, and now they're looking to be trailing, looking to take a lead, and now they're trailing. Kick is up, kick is good, 14-6. Red Raiders lead. The Jaguars will be right back on Gaston County Game of the Week. It's just getting hot here on KTCBroadcasting.com.
Good credit, bad credit, no credit? Apply today and ride today at Full Throttle Power Sports in Lowell. Pick up this week's What's Up Shopper for some great deals with zero money down and rates as low as 2.99%. See the new Polaris Ranger 500 Crew for as low as $10,000. The brand new Yamaha Grizzly 125 is only $35.99. And for the lake, get the 2014 Yamaha Superjet for only $71.50. Full Throttle Power Sports. Exit 22 off I-85 in Lowell. Online at ncfullthrottle.com.
Welcome back to South Point High School. 9:49 to play. Second quarter, the South Point Red Raiders, folks, have taken a 14-6 lead on a 3rd and 18 play, which we thought, you know, they were dead to rights and just getting ready to punt, maybe just run a play and just punt it away and give South Point the ball. But they go play fake. Brooks had all day. You know, he could have ordered a pizza down there from Papa John's, and ended up throwing a Muse on. He ran the post. And this is how long he was open, Derek. He ran the post, but he caught the ball on the other side of the field, actually. So he ran he ran through the post and caught the ball on the other sideline almost. So super post from Muse, caught the ball, and as soon as he caught it, he was gone. So this time, Derek, here's a kick to Bo Neal.
Got a chance from the 5-yard line. Hemmed up at the 19-yard line. About a 14-yard return for Mo Neal.
Yep. Swallowed up. Good coverage. Good coverage there from the South Point coverage team. And what looked like was the momentum swinging towards the opposite sideline has turned back and stayed here on the red and black side. I mean, Forestview had a pin deep. not too deep, just had a pin on their side.
We had them 3rd and 18. And, you know,
that's where you want it. That's where you want them, you know.
They don't throw much, but they had a play in the playbook that they got the 18 yards and some.
They'll talk about that in film on Monday, I guarantee it. They're in the pistol. They go crossbuck, and instead of blocking, number 4 just runs right in, back into Mo Neal in the backfield, Derek.
Yeah, not a very good block by Montavis Rogers.
It's like, I don't know what he did. He ended up going backwards and running into Mo Neal. And Neal goes down at the 19-yard line, right back at the line of scrimmage.
Yep.
So he didn't lose anything, but Rogers didn't help the cause.
And so far, this Red Raider defense has kept him in check here in the early going and have played pretty good D against this team.
And Forestview's going to take a timeout, Derek, because Rogers didn't know where to line up on that play. So back-to-back plays. Rogers struggling. 9:10 to play. We'll be right back. KTC Broadcasting.
It's America's Mattress Sale at Hendrick Appliance and Mattress Center in Shelby. Save now on the 2013 Inventory Reduction Sale. All 2013 mattress sets must go. Get free delivery, free setup, free haul away. Get the sleep you need, guaranteed. Save on the Serta Perfect Sleeper for only $2.99 for queen size. Get special 12-month financing and big pillows just $39. America's Mattress from Hendrick Appliance and Mattress Center, 1241 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby.
Miss Kaylee Lloyd, Miss Grace Alton, Miss Christy Stuckey, and Miss India Sadler, your dance team.
Home back to South Point High School. Red Raiders has Forestview back to 19-yard line, 2nd and 10. Shotgun pass, little bubble screen, and hit hard immediately by the defense, number 44. Evan Foreman, it looked like out there, made a great play. No, that's Forestview's lineup. Anyway, number 3 caught the ball for Forestview, Isaiah Sanders.
Yeah.
And then Tyler Hall made the play out there on the end.
That's the second big play Tyler Hall has made on defense tonight.
Good play there. Now here's a 3rd and 10. Derek, you think Forestview has a play on 3rd and 10?
I think they've got a play on 3rd and 10. and it will be a pass play.
3 wide receivers right, 1 to the left. In the backfield is Mo Neal. He's going to swing out for protection. Crawford looking deep. He's got a man wide open. 12 caught at the 38-yard line, but he's going to be hit. Good job by the zone defense for South Point, making the tackle, but not until he gets up to the 39-yard line. A gain of 20 on the pass play. Number 12 is Caleb Mills, 6'3", 175. Mills is a senior for the Forestview Jaguars outfit. South Point getting lined up. Crawford's in the backfield this time with the offset pistol. Going to head off Mo Neal. He's looking for a hole. Not too much to go. He's going to get 1 on the carry up to the 40. 8:07 to play. South Point leads 14-6 here in Belmont. And Forestview's getting the play call from the sideline. They're going to send, looks like they got too many people. 3, 6, no, they got 11. They're going to send 2 wide receivers out to the left, 1 right. Going to line up in the pro set. Shotgun formation with Crawford. He's got a screen getting set up.
Yeah.
Yep. And they got it. South Point missed the tackle.
Yep, sure did. He was in between 3 black jerseys, and somehow he skirted out of it and got the first down to midfield.
Good play by Mo Neal. Like Derek said, I mean, when he caught the ball,
magician.
He was surrounded.
Like Houdini. Boom, he's gone, you know.
He might have almost just throw some smoke up, and he's disappeared. He got through that, broke the tackle. 2 guys ran into each other trying to make the tackle. So it's one of those moves for Mo Neal. Gets the first down. They're up to the 50-yard line. That first down sponsored by Beard Insurance Agency at West Franklin Boulevard in Gastonia.
Right at midfield, 50 to go.
You need some insurance? Give Beard a call today. Here's the pitch left out of the I formation. Mo Neal carrying it a little DeMarco Murray-like dangerously out there in his hand, running left.
Got a couple. 2nd and 8 from the South Point 48-yard line. Down to 7:05 to go in the first half of play.
Forestview really needs to probably score here, get back in the game, make them feel like, you know, they're right in this game. They are right in the game. They're only down 1 score, but with that tough play to Muse, and both plays have been long. South Point scored on 2 50-plus plays, hadn't they, or 40-plus plays. Here's a play action right. He's got all day. Yeah. Number 3 catches it. Nowhere to go. He's going to be tackled and wrapped up by a gang of South Point players and hit late because that was way after the flag.
It sure was.
And he's hurt and down on the ground. You folks can see it at home. 51 made the late hit, and he's upset about the flag. But I'm sorry, folks. South Point fans will be on the mound. They won't, Derek. We heard that flag long before. He kept fighting for yardage now. He did.
He did.
And as a player on the field, you know, you see that running back still moving, you know, you feel like you can hit him.
At the whistle.
But when you hear the whistle, you have to stop, and that's just what South Point did do. And it didn't help he hit him in the back, too. You know, it might have been different hitting him straight up.
Personal foul, yep. He got about 7 on the play instead of 8 for the first down, but it'll be the first down anyway and a 15-yard penalty.
Right.
Tacked on to the end of the reception, and that'll put it on the 27-yard line. First down and 10 from there as they still work on Sanders. And Sanders is a dangerous weapon in this offense, and certainly he will be missed if he can't come back and play in this half, and then certainly missed even more if he can't play the remainder of the game tonight.
Well, and he hasn't moved too much since laying down. His arm's moving. I mean, he's just – you don't know if at this point getting hit in the back, you know, you're scared it's a back thing, maybe a rib. And he's set up, so he's good. So you think maybe he might have got the, you know, with the way the ball flew out there, Derek, he could easily just got the breath knocked out of him. Because, I mean, he was fighting hard for the ball, and all of a sudden, boom, right in the back, and the ball flies out. And we're going to take a quick break while he's
up now.
He's up now. We're going to take a 30-second break. We're going to stay here. So Isaiah Sanders with the catch, and he would have been close to a first down, but they don't get it. But the penalty late adds 15 yards to it. So, Derek, we are now down to the 27-yard line, right?
Yep, he had 6 trainers out there with him. 6 trainers out there trying to help him up. He was in good hands.
Yeah, that's a good sign. I like to see that. Everybody get out there and take care of these players, these kids. Play a very dangerous game and put their bodies on the line. 6:53 to play. The clock's now winding.
Now Tate Payne is back there in the backfield.
Hands it off to Mo Neal, kind of on a little off-tackle handoff sweep there out of the shotgun. He gets down to the 23. He's gained about 3 or 4 on the carry.
So that time Tate Payne was in there, but not lined up as a fullback. He was on the right side hip of the quarterback Crawford, and
looked like they had almost
Mo Neal's on the left side.
7 or 8 linemen in on that play with the jumbo set was in there, and they went shotgun out of the jumbo. So
and again, that is a new formation they have not run this season.
That's very unique.
So it looks like they definitely put some new plays in during the week leading up to this.
They obviously didn't want South Point being prepared for whatever they're going to run.
Definitely different looks.
Fake the handoff. Crawford pulls out. He's got a man open on the backside. Doesn't see him, and he just throws it out of bounds into the corner.
Yeah, had to throw it away.
Had a man on the backside, but it's tough to see that backside receiver when you're rolling out to the right.
He was covered anyway, I think.
Yeah, it had
been a tough throw to throw back against your body.
Had been a great throw. You're right.
Rolling right, trying to throw back the other way, and here's a flag, and that's probably going to be on the South Point sideline, I would think. No, it's going to be well, the South Point sideline helped get that flag called, I believe, because
they talked to the ref
initially.
They talked to the ref for a good 15, 30 seconds, and finally threw the flag a minute and a half later. And Coach Medlin is on the. Coach Medlin's almost all the way on the field about that, and you know what they're thinking on that side. What kind of makeup call just got called?
Yeah. So did a good job of pleading their case, and
Medlin's got his arms wide open up in the air.
Dropped. It took the officiating crew a long time to decide to do it, but finally when they did,
well, from what I saw on the sideline, it looked like a lineman for Forestview. The quarterback rolled to the right. It looked like there was some contact down in there, and I think that Forestview lineman may have thrown a late block or something over near the sideline.
And that is a loss of down, is it not?
I'm not sure. It's 3rd and 15. I know that. They got to get down to the 17. And now they come back up there. Here's your jumbo set, Derek. You got your 54 in the backfield. Handoff. Mo Neal, and I don't know what the point of that play call is.
They went the other way that time. Tate Payne went right, and Mo Neal went left, so you kind of take away what he brings to the table, which is a big body to run behind, but I guess sometimes you go different ways with that.
But on 3rd and 15, even if you are thinking it's 4th down territory, well, why do you call that play? It's a weird play to call on.
That's why you and I are up here, not down there.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what I always say. I mean, I've always said I don't question play calling because I'm absolutely not a coach, and I would never criticize a play caller.
Forestview, 3 wide receivers left. This time, he's got the wheel. Mo Neal's open.
Wide open behind the defense.
Shakes a man, dives for the end zone. Touchdown! Forestview, what a play, Derek.
34-yard pass. Mo Neal got behind the defense and with effort dove in from the last 6 or 7 yards and went airborne, hit the pylon. 4th down, big play.
What a play by Forestview. Get back into this game. Mo Neal, South Point was in the cover 2 over there, and they ran the classic 3-man flood the cover 2 zone, and they left the most dangerous man on the field wide open and about the 10-yard line. Mo Neal catches it, like Derek said, shook a couple people, and ends up getting the 12th point on the board of the night. Forestview will go for 2 to tie this game up down 14-12. What a pass and catch. Here's your jumbo formation. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 linemen on the line and 1 lineman at fullback. And Forestview takes a timeout on the 2-point conversion. We'll be right back. 5:12 to play on the Allen Drug of Stanley scoreboard. We'll be right back.
Service. That's hard to find when it comes to lawn and garden equipment. Not anymore. Head to Parker Farm Service in Kings Mountain. Parker Farm Service services all major brands, makes, and models. Call Mary McHenry to set up your appointment at 704-259-6130. And Parker Farm Service welcomes Kenny Barbie to their service department. 24-hour turnaround with in-house parts, plus delivery and pickup is available. Parker Farm Service on Bessie Drive at the Highway 74 bypass, Oak Grove Road intersection in Kings Mountain.
All right, welcome back. South Point, Forestview going for 2, down 14-12. Here's the option left out of the shotgun. Quarterback Crawford keeps it, dives, scores. 14-14, tie ball game. We'll be right back. 5:12 to play. Jaguars and Raiders tied in the 2nd quarter.
There's nothing like a bobcat to cut grass. And there's no better deal than right now to own a new Bobcat from West End Sales in Vail. For only $101 a month, you can be mowing on your new Bobcat with 0% financing for 54 months. See the Bobcat Fast Cat R2 with a big 22 horsepower Kawasaki engine and a big 52-inch cut and a heavy-duty frame weighing 850 pounds, plus a 3-year, 300-hour warranty. Only $101 per month at West End Sales, Highway 2718 North Intersection, Vail. Have it delivered. Yes, if you live in the Stanley area, just phone in your prescriptions to Allen Drug Store in downtown Stanley and have it delivered. Just look for the Allen Drug Delivery Car. They'll be in your neighborhood soon. And don't forget about their free Kids Vitamin program. Get a 30-day supply of chewable multivitamins for every child's nutritional needs. Pick up a free bottle every 30 days. For more information, see Allen Drug Store, located on Main Street in downtown Stanley. Have it delivered right to your front door today from Allen Drug Store in Stanley.
14-14, 5:12 to play. First quarter action, short kick over to the left is caught about the 25, and the kick return is going to get past the 30 up to the 32-yard line as South Point takes over 14-14 on
new
that
ball
drive.
game, I would say. Now the defense for Forestview's got to show a little bit here and try to make a stop and get it back before the end of the half and see what they can do to maybe take some momentum into the locker room with a touchdown lead or so.
You're watching what we think is the Big South, or could be the Big South championship game here mid-season. Forestview and South Point on KTCBroadcasting.com. We got some other broadcasts in the area we'll tell you about. We'll get some updates on the scores just in 1 second. Meanwhile, South Point in the red bone, handoff fullback. There's Etherton, and he's going to get about 1 on the carry, not much at all.
No, not much on the left side. The white-shirted Jaguar defense did a good job of keeping the push from going too much further back against them. So 2nd and 9.
Ashbrook has taken a 14-7 lead over East Gaston. Bandy's 21-14 over Maiden. That's a big score there.
So Lincoln 14-0 over Bunker Hill.
East Lincoln 14-6 over Newton Conover up in Denver tonight. Brooks looked like he missed a fake on the handoff, had nowhere to go. He keeps it himself, and he gets up to the 36-yard line. Little missed timing there in the backfield, it looked like, from South Point, but he kept it anyway, and it doesn't matter. He gained 4 yards on the carry.
But again, good defense, really, to keep it from getting too much more than that.
Forestview's line and linebackers have been pretty good tonight on scrapping. They've only given up one big play on the run and then the one big pass. But other than that, it's been pretty much almost nothing for South Point.
There are 4 white shirts on that tackle. Good pursuit.
South Point in the bone, man in motion, pitches it nowhere. Nobody over there had a fake. If he threw it back, caught the wide receiver on the out. And
that's Tanner Muse.
No, Muse is over there.
You're right,
that's Etherton.
You're right about that.
Etherton on the catch gets up across the 50 to the 47. So that was a 17-yard pass there from South Point.
He released into the flat on the left side and was wide open as Brooks rolled that way. And
looks like South Point needs to open up the offense, Derek, and do the spread, throw it around.
Less than 100 yards a game. Certainly not their bread and butter, but showing a good job of doing it when they have to tonight.
Yes, they are. Man in motion, fullback dive Etherton, and nothing going. 2 yards on the carry.
Well, I think this offense kind of lulls you to sleep in some degrees. I mean, run, and then when they think they've got you napping, hit you with a pass play.
And Forestview
got a man down.
Yeah, Forestview's got a man down here. We're going to take a timeout this time. We didn't see what happened on that one, so we're just going to take a quick timeout. We'll be back when the injured player is up and going. We'll let you know how he is. KTC Broadcasting, 3:18 to play. It's 14-14 on KTC Broadcasting, South Point and Forestview. Gaston County Game of the Week. We'll be right back.
For years, Hicks Go Forth at Carfair Auto Sales on the Bessemer City Road in Gastonia has been providing our area with the finest in late model cars, trucks, and vans. And at Carfair Auto Sales in Gastonia, they feature on-the-lot financing. Come talk with Hicks about your next vehicle purchase. They're open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30, Saturdays 8 till 2. Call 704-865-8024. Carfair Auto Sales, 1320 on the Bessemer City Road in Gastonia. When the American Legion Baseball World Series Committee searched for a communications company to handle their needs at Veterans Field Keeter Stadium, they chose Detail Telecommunications, and maybe you should too. Your business telephone system is your link to the outside world. If your business telephone system needs service or upgrading, or you are moving, or just want to make sure you're getting the best deal from your telephone company, call Detail Telecommunications, 704-867-4507. And remember, they sell camera systems too. Visit them online at detailtel.com.
Hey, welcome back to South Point High School. Handoff. This is Etherton again on the fullback dive. Going to get up to the 40-yard line. So it's going to bring up third and about 4, Derek. And here's last time where we got into all the kinds of trouble a minute ago. South Point had a penalty, then they threw a touchdown pass. I would highly expect that's not going to happen this time. 15 seconds to play clock. Only 2:30 to play here.
4 wide receivers, 2 left and 2 right this time.
So South Point's going to trickeration. Muse in motion. Hand off fullback. He's going to keep it. Brooks pulls it. And I think he's just short. They may have to measure. We'll see what they call. Clock still moving right now. 2:16 to play. And they're going to call it 4th down, Derek. So 4th down.
Not even measure it.
They're going to say they're about a yard short. So the ball's marked at the...
Now they're going to measure it.
Yep. Ball's marked at the 37. The first down marker is clearly on the 36. So South Point's going to call timeout. We'll be right back in 1 minute. It's 2:05 to play. Second quarter, 14-14.
ENT Carolina is not your parents' allergy treatment. Now, no shots, no pain, no fear. Ask about the sublingual immunotherapy. Drops are placed under your tongue, and just 2 minutes a day is all it takes. It's safe, effective, and you do it on your own schedule. And best of all, no weekly doctor visits. Call today for a consultation with one of their board-certified allergy specialists. Visit a location near you. ENT Carolina, 2520 Aberdeen Road in Gastonia, 1212 Spruce Street in Belmont, and 1180 White Road in Shelby.
Welcome back to South Point High School. 2:05 to play, 14-14. Red Raiders and the Jaguars tied. We're going to get quick other scores in the area. Shelby leads Burns Bulldogs 14-7. West Lincoln up 21-7 on West Caldwell. Crest up 21-0 against East Burke. Ashbrook 14-7 over East Gaston. Fullback dive. And on 4th and 1, and South Point gets it. So 4th down conversion gives South Point the ball at the 35-yard line. Now 1st and 10 for the Red Raiders. That's the only scores I've got since the last update. I don't know if Derek's got anything on his end.
Not other than what you've already got.
Not a lot of scoring tonight, apparently. Or not a lot of tweeting about the scoring.
Maybe not a lot of tweeting about the scoring.
14-14. Brooks going left, pitches left. He's got his running back, and he slips, trips over to the 33-yard line. And that time was number 20, it looks like. Washam, Ben Washam on the carry. Washam's been pretty active. He's been the wide receiver on a couple of these plays out and about on the flats. Washam is a 5'10 junior, 160. Sounds like my stats are 5'9". Pitch to Muse. He's got a big hole up the middle. And he gets all the way up to about to the 21-yard line. 1st down for South Point. When Muse caught that ball, Derek, the middle of the field just opened up like the Red Sea.
And he's an imposing guy out there with his size and his speed.
Oh, yeah. When he comes
he looks like a guy that's going to play on Saturdays.
You're not thinking you don't want to hit him high. North Gaston takes a 10-0 lead. 43 seconds in the first half at Kramer. Pretty decent game in Cramerton. We'll be there next week. Pitch off to number 20 again, Washam. He's down to the 13. And a little extracurricular activity for Forestview.
Shoving. These two teams have never liked each other.
Looks like 78 Cody Shelton giving Washam the business. South Point rushes up to the line here. 40 seconds and counting, folks. They can't 3 yards in the cloud of dust all the way down here, but they got some timeouts left. They're going to go right, wide open on the pitch. He should get in. He dives. Oh, good play by the defense.
Yeah, good shot by Chris McClure.
Yes, it was. What a hit.
One of their better defenders.
And when they ran that option out there, Derek, there was nobody out there to contain. Forestview lost all bit of containment. The safety had to come over and make the play after the pitch.
And he prevented the touchdown with his one-on-one tackle.
And this is not what Forestview wanted, as South Point possibly scoring under 20 seconds on the clock. Handoff, fullback dive. It looks like he's in there.
Not yet.
They're going to stop. They're going to say no. He's short.
18.5 seconds.
18 seconds to play. South Point.
I think somebody had to have called a timeout.
I think a helmet come off too.
He's got to come out.
The quarterback's got to come out. So Brooks comes out.
Brooks has got to come out.
Second and goal. South Point rushing up to the ball. Oh, the ball's on the ground. Fumble. And who's going to come out with it?
The clock is going to stop at 12.1.
And Forestview is looking for like they got it, and the Jaguars on the 1-inch yard line, Derek, will have the fumble.
Yeah, the backup quarterback came in and tried to spike it to stop the clock, and you see backup quarterbacks come in and do this very often, not used to taking a snap, called into duty at the last second. Now we got a flag, and that was somebody for 62. South Point that said something.
62.
Absolutely.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. That's going to go against, we don't have him on the list. Is that one of the add-ins from later?
Not that I was told.
62, yeah, here he is. Clay Julin, the center, tight end, 6'3". He was looking at the refs. Refs threw the flag, and he turned around and immediately ran off the field. Tanner Muse was standing there, too. Muse is still standing there, so I'm going to guess it wasn't on Tanner. But South Point would have had Forestview on the 1-inch yard line pinned back. The unsportsmanlike conduct will move the ball up to the 15. And what a turn of events we had in the last 15 seconds of this ball game.
Yeah, I think the big thing was the fact that Jaquan Brooks had to come out of the game when he lost his helmet. When he didn't get in, that certainly changed a lot of things, certainly maybe everything. And you bring up a backup quarterback who's not used to taking a snap. He's cold. And
well, South Point's trying to argue that he was spiking it, Derek, but I didn't see a throw in motion. It looked like he just lost it on the original snap.
He wanted to spike it, but I don't think he got a chance.
Yeah,
I don't think he pulled it up in time to try to spike it. I mean, that's what he wanted to do.
I thought he lost it. Yeah,
but I don't think he was able to do that. I mean, as soon as he snapped it, he went down for it like he dropped it.
The ball might have even hit the center's bottom on that. As a former quarterback, so you never know. Sometimes that happens. A lineman turns one way or something happens immediately. You end up making a fumble there, running into someone else. But they explained it to South Point. They're not happy about it. So South Point will lose a chance for the score. They would have had the ball, I guess, if they would have successfully called that a clocked play. They would still have the ball on the 1-inch yard line. I think it would have been a 4th and inches. Forestview's going to take the knee and go into the half, folks. So it's going to be halftime, 14-14 at South Point High School. The Jaguars and South Point's Red Raiders are having a wonderful game here on KTCBroadcasting.com. We'll be back with some halftime stats, some local scores around the area, and other news and information. We'll be right back on the Gaston County Game of the Week, brought to you by WhatsUpShopper.com, KTCBroadcasting.com, Beard Insurance, Allen Drug, Henry Compliance, and Full Throttle Motorsports. We'll be right back for the Full Throttle Motorsports halftime show in just a few moments, as you can hear them letting the referees get a little noise and the ref up here in the booth is having a good time with that. All right, folks, we'll be right back. Gaston County Game of the Week, KTCBroadcasting.com.
Great food at affordable prices at Hillbilly's Barbecue and Steaks in Gastonia and Lowell. At lunch, you can get chopped steak and one side for $5.99. Select from pork or beef barbecue, or get a quarter chicken leg and thigh and one side for $4.99. Select from a wide variety of sides, including new items, collard greens, macaroni and cheese, green beans, homemade mashed potatoes, and gravy. At Hillbilly's Barbecue and Steaks, East Garrison Boulevard in Gastonia, and off I-85 at McAdenville Road in Lowell. Online at hillbillysbarbecueandsteaks.com.
Since 1934. That's right, 1934. Watson Insurance Agency has been providing the people of our area with the best possible combination of insurance, risk management techniques, and personalized service in the most efficient manner possible. And today that tradition continues. Watson Insurance is one of the largest independently owned brokers in the Southeast, representing over 30 of the largest and financially sound insurance carriers today. Before you buy, get a quote with offices in Gastonia, Lincoln, and Belmont and Lake Wylie. Find out more at watsoninsurance.com. The Grill is up and running at the all-new Local Market number 2, Highway 321 south of Gastonia, just over the state line on the left. Just look for the big BP sign. The Grill is open Monday through Friday, 5 a.m. till 8 p.m. For breakfast, get 1 egg, grits, choice of meat, biscuit, or toast for only $1.99. Order 2 eggs with it for just $2.19. And for lunch and dinner, get 1 meat and 2 sides for $4.99. And all sizes of coffee is 99 cents, plus fresh salads and sandwiches. The all-new Local Market number 2, Highway 321 south of Gastonia. For over 40 years, Roland Black Heating and Cooling in Gastonia has been serving this area with the finest heating and cooling systems, featuring your comfort specialists trained. Roland Black Heating and Cooling provides expert residential and commercial products and services. Their team of certified technicians will exceed your expectations, and they are always available for a free estimate for your home or business. And visit the new location, 501 East Franklin Boulevard in Gastonia. Remember, it's hard to stop a train. Since 1997, Grapevine Communications in Gastonia has been handling the communication needs for people in Gaston, Lincoln, Cleveland, and Mecklenburg counties, along with York County in South Carolina. To succeed in today's business world, you need an efficient, well-designed, and dependable communications and security system. Grapevine Communications is dedicated to providing you with the best in systems as well as service. Grapevine Communications. Call 704-861-8411. Located at 110 Armstrong Street in Gastonia. Online at grapevinecci.com. The name might have changed, but the same great people in service is still there at Beard Insurance Agency, formerly Superior Insurance. Located at 1312 West Franklin Boulevard in Gastonia. From auto to home to commercial to renter insurance, also mobile home and motorcycle insurance. Find out why they are Gaston County's fastest growing insurance agency with the best rates for young drivers. By shopping your rate with 43 companies, they can save you money. Get low down payments and low monthly payments from Beard Insurance Agency, formerly Superior Insurance, 1312 West Franklin Boulevard in Gastonia. Online at beardagency.com. Considering hardwood flooring for your home? Then head to Flooring America in Kings Mountain or Carpet One Interiors in Ranlow. Right now at both locations, you'll find a big selection of in-stock hardwoods on sale. Priced as low as $2.99 a square foot. That's right, only $2.99 a square foot at Flooring America, 602 Slater Street in Kings Mountain, and Carpet One Interiors in Ranlow. You'll be doing the chicken dance when you find out how easy it can be to own a new bunk bed or bedroom set for your kids from Furniture Plus in Gastonia. For only $49 down, your kids can be enjoying their brand new bedroom suite. That's right, as little as $49 down. Cindy says come on in for all the details at Furniture Plus, 1020 East Franklin Boulevard in Gastonia. Call 704-861-0444. Good credit, bad credit, no credit? Apply today and ride today at Full Throttle Power Sports in Lowell. Pick up this week's What's Up Shopper for some great deals with zero money down and rates as low as 2.99%. See the new Polaris Ranger 500 Crew for as low as $10,000. The brand new Yamaha Grizzly 125 is only $35.99. And for the lake, get the 2014 Yamaha Superjet for only $71.50. Full Throttle Power Sports. Exit 22 off I-85 in Lowell. Online at ncfullthrottle.com. It's America's Mattress Sale at Hendrick Appliance and Mattress Center in Shelby. Save now on the 2013 Inventory Reduction Sale. All 2013 mattress sets must go. Get free delivery, free setup, free haul away. Get the sleep you need, guaranteed. Save on the Serta Perfect Sleeper for only $2.99 for queen size. Get special 12-month financing and big pillows just $39. America's Mattress from Hendrick Appliance and Mattress Center, 1241 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Service. That's hard to find when it comes to lawn and garden equipment. Not anymore. Head to Parker Farm Service in Kings Mountain. Parker Farm Service services all major brands, makes, and models. Call Mary McHenry to set up your appointment at 704-6130. And Parker Farm Service welcomes Kenny Barbie to their service department. 24-hour turnaround with in-house parts, plus delivery and pickup is available. Parker Farm Service on Bessie Drive at the Highway 74 bypass, Oak Grove Road intersection in Kings Mountain. There's nothing like a Bobcat to cut grass, and there's no better deal than right now to own a new Bobcat from West End Sales in Vail. For only $101 a month, you can be mowing on your new Bobcat with 0% financing for 54 months. See the Bobcat Fast Cat R2 with a big 22 horsepower Kawasaki engine and a big 52-inch cut and a heavy-duty frame weighing 850 pounds, plus a 3-year, 300-hour warranty. Only $101 per month at West End Sales, Highway 2718 North Intersection, Vail. Have it delivered. Yes, if you live in the Stanley area, just phone in your prescriptions to Allen Drug Store in downtown Stanley and have it delivered. Just look for the Allen Drug Delivery Car. They'll be in your neighborhood soon. And don't forget about their free Kids Vitamin program. Get a 30-day supply of chewable multivitamins for every child's nutritional needs. Pick up a free bottle every 30 days. For more information, see Allen Drug Store, located on Main Street in downtown Stanley. Have it delivered right to your front door today from Allen Drug Store in Stanley. For years, Hicks Go Forth at Car Fair Auto Sales on the Bessemer City Road in Gastonia has been providing our area with the finest in trucks and vans. And at Car Fair Auto Sales in Gastonia, they feature on-the-lot financing. Come talk with Hicks about your next vehicle purchase. They're open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30, Saturdays 8 till 2. Call 704-865-8024. Car Fair Auto Sales, 1320 on the Bessemer City Road in Gastonia. When the American Legion Baseball World Series Committee searched for a communications company to handle their needs at Veterans Field Keeter Stadium, they chose Detailed Telecommunications, and maybe you should too. Your business telephone system is your link to the outside world. If your business telephone system needs service or upgrading, or you're moving, or just want to make sure you're getting the best deal from your telephone company, call Detailed Telecommunications. 704-867-4507. And remember, they sell camera systems too. Visit them online at detailedtel.com. ENT Carolina is not your parents' allergy treatment. Now, no shots, no pain, no fear. Ask about the sublingual immunotherapy. Drops are placed under your tongue, and just 2 minutes a day is all it takes. It's safe, effective, and you do it on your own schedule. And best of all, no weekly doctor visits. Call today for a consultation with one of their board-certified allergy specialists. Visit a location near you. ENT Carolina, 2520 Aberdeen Road in Gastonia, 1212 Spruce Street in Belmont, and 1180 White Road in Shelby.
Great food at affordable prices at Hillbilly's Barbecue and Steaks in Gastonia and Lowell. At lunch, you can get chopped steak and one side for $5.99. Select from pork or beef barbecue, or get a quarter chicken leg and thigh and one side for $4.99. Select from a wide variety of sides, including new items, collard greens, macaroni and cheese, green beans, homemade mashed potatoes, and gravy. At Hillbilly's Barbecue and Steaks, East Garrison Boulevard in Gastonia, and off I-85 at McAdenville Road in Lowell. Online at hillbillysbarbecueandsteaks.com.
Since 1934, That's right, 1934. Watson Insurance Agency has been providing the people of our area with the best possible combination of insurance, risk management techniques, and personalized service in the most efficient manner possible. And today that tradition continues. Watson Insurance is one of the largest independently owned brokers in the Southeast, representing over 30 of the largest and financially sound insurance carriers today. Before you buy, get a quote with offices in Gastonia, Lincoln, and Belmont and Lake Wylie. Find out more at watsoninsurance.com. The Grill is up and running at the all-new local market number 2, Highway 321 south of Gastonia, just over the state line on the left. Just look for the big BP sign. The Grill is open Monday through Friday, 5 a.m. till 8 p.m. For breakfast, get 1 egg, grits, choice of meat, biscuit, or toast for only $1.99. Order 2 eggs with it for just $2.19. And for lunch and dinner, get 1 meat and 2 sides for $4.99. And all sizes of coffee is 99 cents, plus fresh salads and sandwiches. The all-new local market number 2, Highway 321 south of Gastonia. For over 40 years, Roland Black Heating and Cooling in Gastonia has been serving this area with the finest cooling systems, featuring your comfort specialists trained. Roland Black Heating and Cooling provides expert residential and commercial products and services. Their team of certified technicians will exceed your expectations, and they are always available for a free estimate for your home or business. And visit the new location, 501 East Franklin Boulevard in Gastonia. Remember, it's hard to stop a train. Since 1987, Grapevine Communications in Gastonia has been handling the communication needs for people in Gaston, Lincoln, Cleveland, and Mecklenburg counties, along with York County in South Carolina. To succeed in today's business world, you need an efficient, well-designed, and dependable communications and security system. Grapevine Communications is dedicated to providing you with the best in systems as well as service. Grapevine Communications. Call 704-861-8411. Located at 110 Armstrong Street in Gastonia. Online at grapevinecci.com. The name might have changed, but the same great people in service is still there at Beard Insurance Agency, formerly Superior Insurance. Located at 1312 West Franklin Boulevard in Gastonia. From auto to home to commercial to renter insurance, also mobile home and motorcycle insurance. Find out why they are Gaston County's fastest growing insurance agency with the best rates for young drivers. By shopping your rate with 43 companies, they can save you money. Get low down payments and low monthly payments from Beard Insurance Agency, formerly Superior Insurance, 1312 West Franklin Boulevard in Gastonia. Online at beardagency.com. Considering hardwood flooring for your home.
All right, welcome back to halftime. South Point High School, Lineberger Stadium. It's 3:20 to go till halftime. Returns as we got a special guest up in the booth, our sideline reporter and photographer tonight, Andre Bush, is up in the press box with me tonight. He's been on the sideline, folks, watching these guys hit down on the sideline, and they're hitting hard down there. And Andre, this big game is what we've been calling the Big South Championship game. Has been everything that cracked up to be coming into the game.
Well, you know, I wouldn't say that because I'm very disappointed. I thought this score right now would be around like, even if it was tied 28-28, 35-35, I didn't see it being this low scoring of a game.
So you wanted to see 100 points on the scoreboard tonight?
Hey, that's what I was expecting with Mo Neal and see how Muse just blowing by people. I was expecting a high scoring game.
Well, when these teams are so good and they know each other so well, and Derek, I know you don't know because you wasn't up here, but Derek was pointing out that coming into the season, Forestvew's been starting out from the Power I when they started out tonight in the spread, so to give South Point a different look. So both offenses, you know, South Point's offense is built to do what it's done right now and get the big play, you know, 3 yards, 3 yards, 3 yards, 50. And that's what they've done so far tonight with the big play and the big pass play. And South Point hadn't looked that bad passing tonight. In fact, I think that, I don't know if they've thrown any incompletions except for maybe one, but they had one earlier miss. But Forestview and South Point now battling out 14-14. Had a big, huge play at the end of the game, and we were really confused. We were talking about South Point folks, whether or not South Point was arguing whether they had tried to spike the ball. Well, Andre, you were standing down there in the back of the end zone. Tell us what you saw.
Yeah, I don't believe he was trying to spike the ball. What I was saying, he was trying to get a little quick snap play to try to get in the end zone because they wasn't numbered a yard out and the clock was ticking down. So, but if I was a player out there, I would claim that I was trying to spike it.
Well, of course. But like you said, you were standing there at the goalpost, basically watching play, and Andre had a great view of it there on the sideline. And so he did fumble, folks. He wasn't trying to spike. That's what we thought up here, but the South Point people, of course.
If you was down there, we had a whole fence full of referees right there making their own call. So
I'm sure of it. I did a game earlier this year. There was no bands in the stands, and you could hear every word the referees in the stands had to say for the referees on the field. So far, I think it's been a pretty good officiated game so far, and they hadn't really seen anything that I would question really too much. I know down on the sidelines, every call is argued from both sides of the field. And
I say, being a lineman, that when he called that
the chop block,
that was perfect because you could see it. They did it like 2 or 3 plays in a row, and then finally the flag was thrown on it because all the linemen just collapsing down, and they just taking out legs.
Well, we had just talked about it like the play before. I don't know if you saw it on your side of the field, but it was on this side of the field. The left tackle and the defensive tackle for Forestview got into a pretty good shoving match, giving each other a couple maybe little rib shots here and there on the side over here, and that was right before the chop block play. So that might have had something to do with it. Andre said, those D linemen hate that, and there's a reason it's illegal. It's a dangerous play, and it's just not good for the game. But South Point, of course, got the penalty, but it didn't matter. Because the next play, they hit Tanner Muse on the post, and we were talking about he had so much time, Andre, on the post, he ran to the other side of the field and caught the ball. He was on these hash marks. He started on the other hash marks, and receivers usually don't have that much time to do that.
And when I seen him release, I knew that's where Brooks was wanting to go.
Oh, yeah.
He stared him down, and he finally got open and just hit the speed burst.
He had plenty of time as well, all kinds of time. 2:50 to play, Andre. I want to thank you for coming up here, folks. After tonight's game, maybe tomorrow afternoon, if not tomorrow, definitely Monday. Andre's taking pictures of tonight's game. He does every week. Every week he does the game of the week. You can follow him tonight on Twitter. It's Andre with a Y, S Bush on Twitter. You can follow him for scores and updates, along with our scores and updates on Twitter as well, on ktcbroadcasting.com. Andre, thank you for stepping into the booth. Derek Smith's coming back with some stats and scores from around the area. I'm going to go over some quick scores real quick while Derek's getting ready with the headsets. Shelby leads 34-7 against Burns. You hear that, Andre? 34-7, Shelby over Burns right now. He's surprised with a little sarcasm. Crest 21-0 over East Burke. Cherryville 7-0 over Highland Tech right now. East Gaston and Ashbrook right now 21-7 East Gaston. West Lincoln 21-10 over West Caldwell. Cramerton down 10-0 in North Gaston. North Gaston's homecoming queen tonight. They said on their Twitter feed, congratulations, G. Diaz. I mean, they got 140 characters, Derek. They could have thrown her first name.
Well, maybe they didn't catch the first name, which I can understand.
Well, it's the school.
Sometimes.
It's the school's official.
Yeah, it's a little different then.
They should have that on a roster somewhere.
You would think somebody would know who she was.
But anyway, Miss Diaz over at North Gaston, congratulations, darling, you on being the homecoming queen. I know it's a big night for you and a big night over at North Gaston as they host the Kramer Storm. North Lincoln down 21-0 to Mooresville. And here's a big score for you, Derek. Kings Mountain is down 14-7 to RS Central.
Well, they've had a lot of injuries since we saw them earlier in the year. That quarterback that was so good, Bell, I believe is his name, Brandon Bell. I was very impressed with the 2 weeks in a row we saw him.
He's got a separated shoulder, Derek, and from what we've been told, and that sounds like a big upset, and like what you were saying with the injury. But what we've been told in kind of Kings Mountain, they're actually kind of holding him as long as they can because, it's a 3A, 2A split. Since it's a 3A, 2A split, they're going to get the number 2 seed. So they're almost the rest of the season, they don't have nothing to do or nothing to play for.
Right.
So they're out of the conference championship, and they're out of that, but they got the number 2 seed. So they're thinking they might bring Bell maybe the last game back, let him get a game under his belt, throw it around the yard a little bit. But right now they're holding him out, and they're down 14-7 at RS Central. That's a big game for RS now as far as playoff-wise, so that could possibly help them.
My alma mater, the RS Central Hilltoppers.
Derek Smith Hilltopper. Is that you in the logo?
No, that's not me. And I spent exactly 13 months of my life in Rutherford and walked away with a diploma.
Well, that's like I spent 12 to 13 months of my life at Bessemer City and
walked away with a diploma.
Had me a Bessemer City diploma. I was Cherryville.
In and out real quick.
I born and lived my whole life in Cherryville. 1 year at Bessemer and out.
Yeah.
And I was out of there. All right, another quick score real quick. Hunter Huss, 34. Lake Norman Charter, struggling in the Big South. Nothing over there. At the half, East Lincoln. Our other big game of the night on KTCBroadcasting.com. Our huge game over there. SD7, that's pretty much their championship game tonight too. So we got some conference championship games tonight, really. 14-6, East leads over Newton Conover in a game we thought might be 100 points, Derek.
Yeah.
14-6.
You always seek 100 points, and it turns out to be a defensive battle.
It may be, and it could be a turnover battle too. We don't know. We'll have to check in on that. Look at some tweets and other things. We're getting ready for the kickoff, and South Point gets the ball first. They receive around the 29-yard line. Can't see the number from here on the opposite side. He gets up to the 33-yard line. And Derek,
quickly, some numbers. South Point dominating despite the 14-14 scoreboard as you see it. First down is 10 for South Point, 238 yards of total offense, 154 rushing, 84 through the air. Etherton 14-37. Brooks 6 for 70 yards, and he was 3 of 3 of passing for 86 yards with a touchdown.
All right, report over there from Ashbrook in that game.
We'll give you Forestview when they get the ball.
Glenn has 205 yards passing, 1 touchdown, and 2 rushing touchdowns for Ashbrook. So big game for, East Gaston. Big game for East Gaston over there, leading Ashbrook right now.
There's
early flag.
Yep, penalty on the Red Raiders. We'll go ahead and give you the numbers for Forestview. 6 first downs, only 122 yards of offense, despite, again, the 14-14 score. 36 yards rushing, that's it. 86 yards passing, that's it. Now, of course, their touchdowns came on a 16-yard pass from Sanders from Crawford, and then a 34-yard pass to Mo Neal from Crawford. So that's where their offenses come through the air, but only 122 total tonight so far for the high-potent Forestview Jaguars.
Historically, South Point in this offense has been a high-scoring offense, so you see some other schools, they'll put some points on South Point, like over at Shelby is a 44-39 game. But once you get into here in the conference play and everybody knows each other and this South Point offense isn't explosive, it turns into a clock running offense instead of a quick hit offense. So
keep away.
It's going to keep Forestview stats maybe down a little bit because for in order for Forestview to get big stats, South Point's going to have to get big stats too out of this offense. 11:23 to play. It's 2nd and 13. Brooks rolls out looking for a wide receiver. He's got one wide open, and he catches it.
Wow. Good catch over there.
The corner and the safety, I sit here watching them 10 and 4. 10 says it's his fault. Chris McClure, they got mixed up. They both went towards the safety area in the cover 3 there and left the sideline wide open. So McClure, good catch over there to stay in bounds.
Jeffrey Pearsall, who kept his feet in and made a catch. That ball was headed toward the out-of-bounds area, but he was able to keep his feet down and bring it in. An outstanding catch.
I want to congratulate Forestview while you guys are on the air. Some of you fans watching, I want to congratulate Big South Cross Country Coach of the Year, John Hunsucker of Forestview. Handoff middle, and he pulls it out. Brooks spins back towards the middle. He's got the first down. So it looked like a dead play in the middle. Brooks pulled it out of his stomach. Good play on the option quarterback to get the first down across the 50 up to the 49.
Another good read by Jaquan Brooks. Cutting it up inside, and enough at the first down to the 49-yard line, now inside of Jaguar territory. They would like a long time-consuming drive, I would think, here in the third quarter. Keep that Jag defense out there on the field, try to wear them down a little bit by the fourth quarter.
Man in motion. Brooks hands off this time to Etherton. He's going to get a yard.
And again, they'll take that. They'll take a 2-yard dive to set up something else.
This reminds me a lot of the Lincoln and East Lincoln game where you had the wishbone versus the spread in that game. And at the end, East Lincoln just overpowered Lincoln and ended up pulling away. Now, that don't have anything to do with this game. Lincoln tonight, by the way, 41-0 at halftime over Bunker Hill. So,
Bunker Hill's homecoming in Lincoln.
Bunker Hill's given up an average of 60 points a game so far this season. Man in motion, that's Muse. He's going to get the pitch. He gives a stiff arm to the defensive tackle. Spins back towards the middle. He's going to get hit and tackled about the 40.
Yeah, watch out. There you go. I saw somebody doing something on the ground. I'm not sure what happened.
It's on Muse. You know, he's a fiery young fella. I've seen him on the baseball field this year, and, you know, he argued a lot with the umpires and talked a lot of junk with the other teams, and that there it looked like his fire. And you need that in a player, especially safety. You know, you go into college, play linebacker. But it looked like it might have cost the Red Raiders a little bit there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep, I think somebody probably did something he didn't like.
I'm sure
he came
he
up swinging, and you know, when you're the guy coming up swinging, the second guy's the one that always gets the flag dropped on him. Is what the old adage is, and I think that was the case on that particular play. He squirted in there after, you know, thought it was going to be a 2 or 3 yard gain, but he got about 6 or 7 on the gain, and then he came up maybe swinging or pushing or something, and there'll be a penalty on him. Now they'll go back into South Point territory on the 43-yard line and make it 3rd down and about 19 yards to go.
You just never know on those plays when they get tackled inside. Somebody gives somebody the business here and there, and then, you know, the reaction, like Derek said, is always the one that gets the flag, so you got to do your best to keep your head. Brooks rolls out left. Same formation a minute ago. This time he's going to keep it as the corner left. Wide receiver, they gave up contain.
He's going to be close, about a yard shy. Stepped out 1 yard shy. Had the sticks been on this side, I think he would have got it.
He might have
dove for it.
Yeah, he might have ducked his head,
slid, something like that. But the sticks on the other side, I think he came up 1 yard too short.
Yep, it's tough to do that. You know, NFL and college, they'll have a marker on both sides. But here in high school, with the markers only on the one side to look at. So they're going to go for it. They've been pretty successful tonight on 4th down, Derek. I think they're 3 for 3. Am I right?
Again, in this offense, a yard should be nothing.
Yep. They're in the full house red bone. Man in motion, handoff fullback, and he got the first down. The fullback dive has been a part of this offense for years. South Point gets the first down.
Well, of course, you and I kind of have a connection to that offense. You saw it at Appalachian State, correct? The triple option?
No, when I was there, that's when they started the spread option.
Oh, it was, okay.
That's Armani Edwards and Richie Williams. There was the triple option until they got there.
Okay.
Jerry Moore transformed the offense into the spread. Remember, they were the first teams that would stand at the side, look at the sidelines. They were one of the first teams that used to do that. I can't remember which Division I team started doing that, but App was one of the teams where they'd line up, and you'll see Burns do it, Newton Conover do it now, and Shelby do it, and then they look to the sideline and get the signals. But the signals, was that Oregon?
Yeah.
App was one of the teams that did that too back when then.
Well, my connection to it was my 4 years that I spent on the sidelines as the reporter for the Georgia Southern Sports Radio Network, and watched the Eagles down in Statesboro run that thing. And
they're an expert.
Yeah, this is where the South Point coaches went to learn this offense. Was with Paul Johnson, who now runs that offense at Georgia Tech.
That's interesting. Yeah, the Georgia Southern is just that option.
But they don't run that anymore either now.
Do they not?
No, they do not. They've gone to the spread.
Gosh.
So you take offenses that were there that they branded, and they've gone away from it.
App won 3 national championships and changed their offense.
The only one that really runs it anymore is just Paul Johnson still runs it, but at Georgia Tech in the ACC.
The Rambling Wreck from Georgia Tech.
Yep.
So Forestview looking to hold. South Point got another 3rd and long right where they want them. We'll see if South Point's got any magic in this. They've been pretty magical on 3rd and long and 4th and short tonight. Forestview does better on 1st and 2nd down. Handoff, fullback's going to keep it. He's got the option to Muse, late pitch, and Muse is dragging a pull. He does.
Wow.
And keeps
still going. Holy mackerel.
That is a angry young man running hard right there, Derek. Up to the 22, 18 yards.
Well, you see why he's going to play in the ACC next year.
He ran
with that kind of power and speed and size. He's a tough guy to bring down. Again, he's not going to play running back in college, but certainly showing his athleticism and his strength.
He ran that ball with anger, folks. Anger.
6'4", 218 with 4.3 speed.
I'd give it to him again.
I think he came out.
No, he's right there on the wing. There he is in motion. Fakes it. Option. Fullback up the middle. Brooks going to give it up to the 17. A gain of 5. It didn't look like 5 yards, but it was.
So despite the personal foul by Muse, they've kept this football, which is what they were trying to do, is keep a long time-consuming drive, as we pointed out before the penalty, and they've turned out to be able to do that despite that long penalty.
12-minute quarters. Is that right?
Yes.
So they've had the ball now 4.5 minutes here in the third quarter. First, you get to see the ball. Option reverse back to the other side.
Flag.
Going to be a holding. Yep, two flags come in there. And that's going to be on 62. We've
a hold and a block in the back, maybe.
Clay Julin, flags falling at his feet all over out there. He was the one who had the personal foul earlier. I mean, the unsportsmanlike conduct at the end of the half there. Muse over is talking to some refs, getting slowly back to the huddle. But here we go again. I mean, Derek, third down, it's like first down and second down. South Point don't have anything, and then third down, whatever they need to get, they get.
Well, they've been good on offense tonight and have dominated statistically.
They're going to call that one a holding, not a block in the back.
Second and 17.
Second and 17 here.
It's now Lincoln 51, Bunker Hill nothing. Third quarter score.
Running clock time.
Yep, that's right, running clock time. North Gaston 17, Kramer nothing.
That's homecoming.
Third quarter score.
Brooks going to roll out left. Here's that pass to the sideline. And Forestview and Derek, it's awful communication between the safeties back here. And folks, I'm just saying that as a former corner and safety. I mean, this corner and safety, they run two guys out in the pattern, and they switch, and then the DBs over here are just running into each other. I don't understand. They don't even have to switch. They're crossing 10 yards downfield. They could just stand there and let those receivers come into them. It's a two wide receiver pass play, and they're getting mixed up over here. I guess concentrating on that wishbone has got them all confused.
Well, Brooks has been very impressive, much more than I remember him last year throwing the football. I don't think he's missed a pass tonight. He was 3 of 3 in the first half, and here's another flag coming.
That's going to be on 75 for Forestview. They had the Red Raiders, I ain't going to say stopped, but in a position they wanted them at 3rd and long again. And then a late hit comes in from 75 there. Nathan Whitaker, 6'2", 245, sophomore. Yeah, that might explain that one. That was a sophomoric move there.
That is about the 3rd or 4th personal foul we've seen tonight.
Oh, it's getting chippy down there.
These two teams. It started really from the beginning of this game tonight. And
well, Andre said that the chop blocking that's going down, he said he was waiting for that call way before it happened. He said it's just awful down there. Both teams are it's nothing but knee diving.
Yeah, we got a whistle and maybe a timeout.
Official timeout, it looks like.
Yeah, I think so.
He's going to come over here and explain something. So I don't know what they need to explain to, but ball is marked where? At the 8. 1st and goal from the 8.
Put some time back on the clock, I believe. They're signaling up here to the clock guy.
Either that or they want somebody to come there and give them a high five.
6:40 is the time they're asking to be put on the clock. CC 6:46, and it's going to change to 6:4. There we go, 6:40.
Chaz Serrano.
You saw it happen live right there on the video.
Yes, you did.
Power of video.
Chaz Serrano up at East Lincoln tonight. You can watch that game on ktcbroadcasting.com. Just scored to give the Mustangs a 21-6 lead over Newton Conover Red Devils. Both teams undefeated on the season. Man in motion. They're going to run the option right and hit hard.
Hit hard, yeah. That was
20 and 31.
Jalen McCree in there.
On the tackle, 2nd and goal from the 5.
Hit him hard at the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal to go from the 5.
Mooresville has extended to 31-0 over North Lincoln. So North Lincoln thought they were having a good year, good team, ran into the
That
powerhouse.
Blue Devil team is a good team, though.
Yeah, Mooresville's supposed to be really good this season. All right. And hand off fullback, dives in around the 2 or 3. We'll just see where the mark ends up.
Yeah, not quite there, but got to the 2-yard line, so a 3-yard gain. 3rd and goal to go from the 2. This clock is now down to 5:43 and continuing to run, and it's been the entire quarter they've had the football.
Southwest going to call a timeout on 3rd and goal from 3. We'll be right back on ktcbroadcasting.com.
Then head to Flooring America in Kings Mountain or Carpet One Interiors in Ranlow. Right now at both locations, you'll find a big selection of in-stock hardwoods on sale. Priced as low as $2.99 a square foot. That's right, only $2.99 a square foot. At Flooring America, 602 Slater Street in Kings Mountain and Carpet One Interiors in Ranlow. You'll be doing the chicken dance when you find out how easy it can be to own a new bunk bed or bedroom set for your kids from Furniture Plus in Gastonia. For only $49 down, your kids can be enjoying their brand new bedroom suite. That's right, as little as $49 down. Cindy says come on in for all the details at Furniture Plus, 1020 East Franklin Boulevard in Gastonia. Call 704-861-0444.
Third and goal at South Point from the 3-yard line. Tied up 14-14. Red Raiders in the red ball. Welcome back on KTCBroadcasting.com. I'm Kevin Hastings along with Derek Smith. Brooks under center. Man in motion from the left is Muse. They're going to hand the fullback dive, and it looks like he got it.
He is.
No
signal yet. He's close, but didn't get it.
Side judge on that right side come in saying he was down.
Did. He took off running and is going to mark the football short of the goal line.
So 4th and inches, I would imagine they would call the same play, Derek.
About the half-yard line, it looks like from this angle as I think you got a better video shot. It is about the half-yard line as you see a little bit higher up than where we are.
You guys online can see better than we can.
That's right. You're a little bit higher up.
Y'all ain't even here.
Here we go, half a yard.
Under center. Line goes down, man in motion late. Fullback dive, and it looks like
there you go, got the signal, touchdown. Yeah, guy on this side came in and ruled it a touchdown almost immediately.
20-14, South Point takes the lead over the Jaguars. Now we're waiting for the extra point. It's been good so far tonight, 2 for 2. They've had a bad snap or two also. I know one.
Long time consuming drive, the exact thing that
7 minutes and 6 second drive, Derek. Snap's good, holds good, kick is up. Good. 21-14, 4:54 to play on the Allen Drug of Stanley scoreboard. We'll be right back on KTCBroadcasting.com. South Point leads Forestview 21-14.
Good credit, bad credit, no credit? Apply today and ride today at Full Throttle Power Sports in Lowell. Pick up this week's What's Up Shopper for some great deals with zero money down and rates as low as 2.99%. See the new Polaris Ranger 500 Crew for as low as $10,000. The brand new Yamaha Grizzly 125 is only $35.99. And for the lake, get the 2014 Yamaha Superjet for only $71.50. Full Throttle Power Sports. Exit 22 off I-85 in Lowell. Online at ncfullthrottle.com. It's America's Mattress Sale at Hendrick Appliance and Mattress Center in Shelby. Save now on the 2013 Inventory Reduction Sale. All 2013 mattress sets must go. Get free delivery, free setup, free haul-away. Get the sleep you need, guaranteed. Save on the Serta Perfect Sleeper for only $2.99 for queen size. Get special 12-month financing and big pillows just $39. America's Mattress from Hendrick Appliance and Mattress Center, 1241 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby.
Welcome back to South Point as Forestview with a big run there, number 10.
That's McClure.
McClure, we've called his name.
Defensively, he's an outstanding player. Doesn't get a whole lot of time on offense, but he's a returner.
But we've called his name a lot tonight. He caught a pass receiving.
That's true. He did catch a pass receiving.
Then he had a couple of play. I mean, we've called him for good plays and bad. We've called him for a ton of plays. He's had some good ones and some bad ones tonight. But McClure all over the play call tonight for Forestview.
So
speaking of McClure,
43-yard line, far side hash, first down. First possession of the half now for Forestview, trailing by a touchdown.
I formation, tight end right, handoff up the middle. Number 4 up to the 48-yard line.
Montavis Rogers.
Rogers moved a pile right there. It's the first time we've called his name tonight.
He's a backup running back.
He caught that out of the got that carry out of the fullback
got 5.
position. I don't think South Point was ready for that play, Derek.
So from the 48-yard line, 2nd and 5 for the Jaguars now. They were trying to even this thing back up before it gets too late in the second half.
7-minute drive for South Point to begin this second half.
First down, Mo Neal.
Yep, Mo Neal off tackle is going to get across the first down marker up to about the 45. It looks like that's where they're going to put the ball.
Yeah, about a 7-yard gain.
So that's another
Red Raider territory.
That's another Beard Insurance Agency first down over on West Franklin Boulevard in Gastonia. Go check those guys out. New location, formerly Superior Insurance.
That's what Daniel was saying last week.
Yep, changed their name. Guys, big sponsors in our area and in our broadcast. All right, Forestview lines up tight end right, 3 wide receivers, 2 left, 1 right. Power I formation. Here's the tall sweep out to the left from O'Neal. He's got a hole, and he's going to get out of bounds about the 30 after about 15, 16 yards. We'll see where they want. Nope, they said he stepped out a little bit earlier, Derek.
Yeah, got about a 12-yard gain, but it is a first down.
So another Beard Insurance Agency first down here on KTCBroadcasting.com.
Deeper inside of Red Raider territory now. And they, this is what they need on this drive is to even this thing up after really statistically being dominated in the first half on the offensive side, only 122 yards of offense. And the 2 touchdowns they scored in the first half were on long plays.
Right. Forestview.
2 touchdowns through the air.
Under center. Play fake. He's got a man deep, got 2 men deep, but he overthrew him, and Southpoint, had a chance to pick him off. They kind of had a 2-on-1 situation over. I don't know if one guy ran the wrong route, but they had him, but he almost threw it to the safety there, number 23, JT Starr. Starr about had a chance to really change the game there, Derek.
Overshot his receivers, but you're right, he had 2 guys down there, and tough place to put it in on a touch, but not afraid to go deep.
He had
John Crawford.
He had a dump off to Mo Neal if he wanted, but I mean, I would have took the chance too when I saw 2 running down there. He just didn't. If he'd have threw it up the sideline, I think Forestview would have had a great chance to catch that.
First and 10 is a good down to try to go deep.
Absolutely. Off tackle, Neal gets a great block out to the corner, caught from behind by Tanner Muse.
Yeah, great block over there by guess who? Chris McClure.
Yep. 72 also cleared the way over there. Caleb Halves. He come around on the pulling guard, and he nailed that defensive end there. Then McClure did a good job on the outside, sealing the corner.
18-yard line.
And Mo Neal, he does a good job reading his blocks, Derek. I like how he does that really well. Like right there, he just bounced and finally, you got get caught by the safety from Clemson. You know, it happens. Here's Mo Neal, nowhere really to go though. He's up to the 16. He might have got 2.
Yeah, I think he did get 2 yards to the 16. Inside play. He's not afraid to run it inside. And,
so we had in the first quarter, Derek, I think 5 possessions in the first 5 minutes of the game.
Right.
And we're in the third quarter, and if Forestview keeps running this clock, we're going to have 2 possessions in the whole quarter.
Well, they probably want to run the clock and keep it away from the South Point offense, which has dominated their defense through 2.5 quarters tonight.
3 wide, 2 left, 1 right, tight end. Handoff for the fullback out of the power eye.
That's Rogers,
and he is digging. No, that's number 4. That is Rogers. You're right.
He got about 3, I think, to the 13-yard line. Maybe 4 to the 12-yard line. 3rd down, and it looks like 3 to go from the 12-yard line.
See, Ashbrook takes 28-7 lead over East Gaston. And I had a minute ago, I was going to say the homecoming queen for East Gaston. I did want to announce it. Here's Forestview. This has been their favorite formation on this drive. Timeout. Crawford.
Yep. Didn't like what he saw, or clock was running down, I believe. The play clock was getting close to 0, called the timeout.
3rd and 3. We'll be right back. KTC Broadcasting.
Service. That's hard to find when it comes to lawn and garden equipment. Not anymore. Head to Parker Farm Service in Kings Mountain. Parker Farm Service services all major brands, makes, and models. Call Mary McHenry to set up your appointment at 704-259-6130. And Parker Farm Service welcomes Kenny Barbie to their service department. 24-hour turnaround with in-house parts, plus delivery and pickup is available. Parker Farm Service on Bessie Drive at the Highway 74 bypass, Oak Grove Road intersection in Kings Mountain.
Welcome back to South Point High School, Lineberger Stadium. 21-14, the Red Raiders lead, 1:24 to play. Forestview has the ball on the 11-yard line. In fact, folks, with 1:24 to play, this is only our second possession of the half, as South Point took a 7-minute drive, and looks like Forestview may have a 6-minute drive reverse. Oh, and a late flag comes in way after he'd already turned the corner. So, wow, but another flag come in on the side, so it looks like Forestview's going to have 2 holding penalties on this play.
Holding, yep. Wow. Takes away a good run. They kind of got everybody going to the right, and then McClure came back around the left side. A lot of real estate over on that side, and
I could just feel for Coach Mellon over there. He's got his hands on his hips, and, you come out of a timeout. Call a great reverse play, great play call to get your first down, and then you got somebody holding inside. And that the first flag came way after he had already got by.
I know.
So I don't even know if that hold would have even been relevant to the play to begin with. But the second referee come in through one later, so I think there might have been 2 different holds on the play. As Forestview lines up, trips left, 1 right. Look for a toss-up into the corner. Muse is going to play bump and run on the inside. Here's the screen and nothing.
Nope.
Great play by the linebacker, number 54, John Ledford for South Point, sniffed it out.
Yep, sure did. Rogers had no chance to do anything once he got that ball kind of lobbed over his linemen's heads. He was being tracked down by a linebacker.
I like the screen call there with Mo Neal as your running back, but it's just what a great play by South Point. Snuffed it out.
Yeah, good defense.
So I guess they don't have a kicker, Derek, and we're going to go for.
Well, Hebner's a kicker. He's a guy that can kick it, but I think this is just 4-down territory now in a game that means so much.
They're not going to get it off. 3 seconds. 2, 1. They do.
Barely.
Crawford, inside bubble screen.
Yep,
number 12, fumble. No, a helmet came off.
Comes off. Yep, off a South Point defender.
So a big play defensively at South Point stops the first down. The holding is what stopped this drive on Forestview, and it's just got to kill you as a coach. You make a drive. I mean, Derek, they took off almost the whole quarter here with both drives. You get all the way down to the 15-yard line, and you get a hold on a reverse call on 3rd and short. And next thing you know, the other team's got the ball. Great defense from the Red Raiders.
And that's a tough drive to swallow, I think, if you're Forestview, because you had a chance to, certainly square this thing back up at 21-20. A lot of time went off the clock, and now you give it right back to South Point, who is going to keep this ball as long as they can on this drive. And
they should be the last drive of this quarter. Brooks is going to be wrapped up at the 19-yard line, a gain of 1/2 yard, maybe even nothing. And that's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter, folks. 21-14. The South Point Red Raiders lead after making a stand inside their own 20 just a second ago. We'll be back in 2 minutes on KTCBroadcasting.com.
There's nothing like a Bobcat to cut grass, and there's no better deal than right now to own a new Bobcat from West End Sales in Vail. For only $101 a month, you can be mowing on your new Bobcat with 0% financing for 54 months. See the Bobcat Fast Cat R2 with a big 22 horsepower Kawasaki engine and a big 52-inch cut and a heavy-duty frame weighing 850 pounds, plus a 3-year, 300-hour warranty. Only $101 per month at West End Sales, Highway 2718 North Intersection, Vail. Have it delivered. Yes, if you live in the Stanley area, just phone in your prescriptions to Allen Drug Store in downtown Stanley and have it delivered. Just look for the Allen Drug Delivery Car. They'll be in your neighborhood soon. And don't forget about their free Kids Vitamin Program. Get a 30-day supply of chewable multivitamins for every child's nutritional needs. Pick up a free bottle every 30 days. For more information, see Allen Drug Store, located on Main Street in downtown Stanley. Have it delivered right to your front door today from Allen Drug Store in Stanley.
Welcome back to South Point High School. 2nd and 8, starting first play of the 4th quarter. Red Raiders lead 21-14. Going to be option left out to number 32, Etherton. And he's going to get about 2 on the carry. Real quick, I was going to mention a minute ago, Ashbrook leads 28-7 over at East Gaston High School tonight. The homecoming queen, I want to congratulate her, Miss Raven Brooks. So
I think she's
congratulations.
a basketball player for East Gaston,
to
if
Miss
I remember
Brooks.
correctly from last year. Pretty good basketball player at that.
South Point leads 11:30 here in the fourth quarter. Just started. That's the first play of the fourth. They had a 7-minute, 6-second drive to start the third. We've only actually had 2 possessions in the second half. This is the third overall possession. Pitch right, Tanner Muse. He's going to try to get to the outside, and he's tackled by 3 Forestview Jaguars. And Muse has some words there for our favorite Jaguar of the night, Chris McClure.
Knocked the man over.
If anything's going on, he's going to have something to do with it. I know her.
Is that what you had, 28-14?
On what?
East Gaston and Ashbrook?
Yeah, that's what I had.
Bailey Crane, a 95-yard touchdown. I assume that was a run by Bailey Crane.
Fullback dive. 32-yard line.
Carrying the ball, Cody Shelton,
10:45 and counting.
Bessemer City 44, Pine Lake Prep 24.
Now that, Derek, is really the battle for first place in that conference.
That is?
Yes, that's
Wow.
the battle for first in that conference. So tonight we got pretty much conference championships across the board in the
Well,
SD7.
there's still 3 weeks left. I mean,
Southern Piedmont and the Big South.
Anything could happen the next couple of weeks. We're
That's
still 3
true.
weeks away.
Hand off fullback. Nope, he's going to keep it. Spins, but he goes right up the same hole the fullback was, and the defense just grabbed him while they were grabbing the fullback.
I think he's still got 2 to the 35-yard line. Now we've got a whistle.
Official timeout. Looks like we may have a... Yep.
Storm Payne might have lost something.
Mouth
He's coming
guard.
off the field.
Mouth guard on the ground.
Tate Payne, not Storm Payne. Tate Payne. Storm might have been his brother. I think I've been calling him Storm, but
His other brother's named Window.
Tate Payne. Storm, I think, might have been his brother. And I think they use Storm in the same type of jumbo package, too. I think that's why I get them confused.
2 wides left. Wingback and the tight end left. No, tight end's right. Man in motion. Brooks going to keep it. Pitches out to the outside. He's got him. And he's going to get near the first down and get knocked backwards, but they're going to give him the first down on the spot.
Yeah, sure did. 40-yard, just over the 40-yard line.
He took a big hit there, knocking him backwards about 4 yards.
Ball is flying to 40, South Point, first and 10.
So first and 10, a Beard Insurance first down for South Point. And that's really all their goal is here in the fourth quarter, Derek.
Yeah, just first downs. They don't need points necessarily.
First downs and clock.
They may bust a long one eventually, but they're just wanting to move the clock and keep those chains headed downfield.
Bessemer
Keep it away.
that scored a minute ago. Did you see that? 59-yard touchdown kept a 99-yard drive. Pitch to Muse. He's got nowhere to go. Slips.
No gain. 40-yard line. Feet kind of came out from underneath him a little bit, and he fell backwards instead of forwards, it looked like.
It almost seems, Derek, every person who's tried to cut back between the hashes tonight has had some foot problems.
Well,
had a lot of cuts there. You know, that's the worst part of the field. Muse had a problem. A couple other running backs have had problems tonight. Neal slipped one time. 8:44 and counting. South Point eating up the clock. They got their big spoon out for this drive. Fullback this time is Muse. And he started early, but the referees didn't catch it. He comes running hard off tackle, and he barrels down to about 1 yard short of a first down, but it
might have fumbled the football.
And that Forestview...
Did he fumble the football?
He might have. Forestview's all over the sideline pointing the other way. Yeah, they're going to say he did. 55 comes out saying, yeah.
9-yard
gain. First down, Forestview on the fumble. And you can see
9-yard gain and coughed it up.
Wow. Well, I thought Muse should have been called for the false start in the backfield.
He did get up early on that play. He
Referees missed it. He did. But he ran. That was a great run. He just didn't finish it. Do what? I don't know exactly what happened there. Did you see me? Andre says it looked like he just set the ball on the ground when he dove.
You know, far side, and, you know, we can't see across that way, especially when bodies are in front of us, and I didn't see the ball really hit the ground. I saw the Jags react to maybe a possible fumble recovery.
Yeah, Andre talked like he just laid the ball on the ground when he dove, and I wanted to know if that was a fumble or not. And, you know, if you're not tagged, that's the only thing that hits the ground. It is a fumble. I've seen that. I've been on the field when one of our running backs have done that. So, you know, it's not a fumble. But a flag does kill him in on this play. It looks like Jaguars are going to back up.
Holding.
Holding against Forestview.
So that's going to make this drive start off a little bit further back than what they would like. They had on the 49-yard line on the fumble recovery.
And we're getting down to the nitty-gritty, folks. And
this is the nitty-gritty, absolutely. You know, how many more possessions do the Jaguars realistically think they're going to get tonight?
That's exactly what I was about to say. If you're sitting here thinking, you know, if you don't score on this drive, you can't think you're going to get 2 more possessions. At the most, you're going to think you get one, unless South Point scores.
I think this is the drive they have to score on right here. I think this is it. You know, they've got to get in the end zone and tie this thing up.
3 wide receivers left. They got a linebacker guarding one of them. Crawford's going to roll right. Linebacker guard Mo Neal. Mo Neal's wide open. So's the receiver. Oh, he hit the receiver.
Wow.
He hit the receiver I saw come across the middle. 12 right in the chest.
And Mills did a good job of sitting down on that play in between the coverage and just could not wrap it in. But it was a good move by Mills to get underneath there and catch it as he was coming down to the ground, but he just bobbled it and almost was picked off by the South Point defense.
South Point sitting down in that cover too. The safety rolled back. The guy ran deep past him, so he had to turn and go. The other guy had to come back.
Colton Guthrie was open going down the field, and he's the guy that called a touchdown pass last week.
And the South Point's only got man-to-man over here by themselves. Crawford looks this way. He's going to have a guy wide open, and he does.
Guthrie
14.
Overthrew him. Yep, that was Guthrie that time. Back-to-back plays, Derek, where Forestview has a chance. Either one of those plays are complete. They have a first down on 3rd and 20, and they miss. And Crawford missed his receiver there, and the last one the receiver missed the catch. So 2 huge plays from Forestview that they should have. Receivers got to be kicking themselves right now. At this point, you know they're going to throw the football.
Oh yeah, got to stop the clock if you don't get it.
And they've got 5 guys back there in coverage.
South Point's having a little trouble covering these guys right now.
Make that zone. 6 guys back there in the zone.
Yeah, they do, counting the linebacker.
Only 4 down linemen.
Muse sitting back in the middle, kind of playing a dog. He's got Mo Neal. It's nobody around, and there goes Crawford. First down, and that's it. First down for Crawford. He stepped up. If you was watching Muse, he was kind of quarterback spying Mo Neal, or running back spying Neal wherever he went. He turned his back. Crawford took off the other way.
Right up the middle, 21-yard gain and the first down. That may have been a lifesaver now for the Jaguars.
Yes,
7:43 in the quarter, trailing by 7, 38 yards away from pay dirt.
What a play by Crawford to step up in the pocket, read his defense. He saw him using the safety, turn their backs. That's a green light to go. Now they're going to hand off with a nobody up the middle. And Mo Neal's going to struggle up to about the 34. And now, Derek, they're in a position they can run some clock.
They can run some clock now. Run Mo Neal. He got 4 yards on the play.
Yeah, South Point's going to have to get out of this dime or nickel defense, whatever they're in right now, because Forestview, I think, is going to mix it up a little bit here.
Inside the 35-yard line.
They've got to at least give the threat to South Point so they can run right there, just with that, like that play right there, to keep that linebacker honest. Big game, Big South, 2A, 3A, 7 minutes to go. South Point leads. It's 2nd and 7, Forestview down by 7 on the 34-yard line and marching. Mo Neal's got a gap out to the 30. He's got the corner. Can his receiver hold him off? He's going to get run out of bounds at the 19, maybe 18-yard line. We'll see where they put him down.
Got a good block, some high stepping over there going out of bounds, huh?
Yes, he did. The tackle, what a great play, sealing off the end over here. Receiver fought enough with that corner to allow Mo Neal to get out there on the end. I'm going to guess running play because number 10 from Forestview didn't even come in the huddle. He just stood out there. McClure, we've called his name quite a bit tonight. Yep, fullback dive, number 4, there's Rogers.
Rogers carrying the ball.
He's going to get up to the, looks like, 17 and a half, 18-yard line. We'll call it 18.
Bring up 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8. Now for Forestview. On the 18-yard line, folks. 6:24 to play and counting. 6:22, 6:20. What a game we've had here.
It's been a good one. You know.
Andre expected a 40-40 game.
Well, you know, you think that, and they always turn out to be defensive battles when you think there's going to be much points scored.
Yeah, point being, East Lincoln only up 21-6 on Newton Conover, and those two teams average about 50 each. Crawford, handoff, play action. Oh, they bit big time. Good fake. He's got the Rogers in the flat.
Yep, inside the 5.
Going to be down at the 1 or 2. We'll see where they mark it, but what a play fake, Derek.
About the 2-yard line, maybe.
Great play fake. It looked like a video game where the defensive ends just both came in and got crossed up beside each other.
Look at Mickey Lineberger, not even watching the defense. He's waiting to get the ball back in his hands as the de facto offensive coordinator. He's the one that calls the plays. He's got his play sheet there. He's pacing back and forth at midfield.
Well, that sheet don't have fullback dial 40 times on it. He is nervous. He is pacing, walking up and down. All the other coaches on the other end.
He's away from everybody.
Looks like Forestview is going to call a late timeout here. That'll be their second of the fourth quarter. We'll be right back. KTCBroadcasting.com.
For years, Hicks Go Forth at Carfair Auto Sales on the Bessemer City Road in Gastonia has been providing our area with the finest in late model cars, trucks, and vans. And at Carfair Auto Sales in Gastonia, they feature on-the-lot financing. Come talk with Hicks about your next vehicle purchase. They're open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30, Saturdays 8 till 2. Call 704-865-8024. Carfair Auto Sales, 1320 on the Bessemer City Road in Gastonia. When the American Legion Baseball World Series Committee searched for a communications company to handle their needs at Veterans Field Keeter Stadium, they chose Detailed Telecommunications, and maybe you should too. Your business telephone system is your link to the outside world. If your business telephone system needs service or upgrading, or you are moving, or just want to make sure you're getting the best deal from your telephone company, call Detailed Telecommunications, 704-867.
Short touchdown.
Yeah, Mo Neal.
21-20 on first and goal from the 3, and Forestview punches it in.
Wow.
Now this is the big play of the game, Derek. They've already missed an extra point, went for 2 and got it earlier, and they're going to come out and go for 1 again. So this kicker is going to have some pressure on him to hit his first extra point of the game. The kicker tonight, Trey Hefner.
Yep, Trey Hefner.
6 foot, 135-pound senior, number 84. Ball's on the ground.
Snap.
Up, and he still got it, I think, Derek. He did. What a play. What a kick.
Wow.
The holder needs to get every bit of credit he could possibly get. That might have been the best hold of his career. 21-21, 5:26 to play, fourth quarter. We'll be back.
4507. And remember, they sell camera systems too. Visit them online at DetailTel.com. ENT Carolina is not your parents' allergy treatment. Now, no shots, no pain, no fear. Ask about the sublingual immunotherapy. Drops are placed under your tongue, and just 2 minutes a day is all it takes. It's safe, effective, and you do it on your own schedule. And best of all, no weekly doctor visits. Call today for a consultation with one of their board-certified allergy specialists. Visit a location near you. ENT Carolina, 2520 Aberdeen Road in Gastonia, 1212 Spruce Street in Belmont, and 1180 White Road in Shelby.
And welcome back to South Point High School. Derek Smith, Kevin Hastings, Andre Bush, and Jeff Terry on the camera tonight. I about called him. You don't want to know who I called him.
Yeah, I know.
5:26 to play.
Same name on his press card.
5:26 to play. 21-21. Forestview tie South Point. What a drive. Great clutch drive from the Jaguars marching down the field.
And again, that John Crawford 21-yard run is what may end up being the difference in the ball game if they come back and win it.
And what was bad about it, the 2 plays before it, they were heartbroken on first. They had first down plays anyway. This is going to be kicked to Etherton, and he's going to get up to the 38-yard line for South Point. So they'll take over, needing to score 5:22 to play. And the big play, maybe even the unsung biggest play of the game was on that extra point, Derek. The ball rolled to the holder, and it just bounced right in his hands. He caught it, put it down, and got the kick through. And the good job by the kicker. He hesitated.
He did, and still got it off.
Still got it
off.
You don't get that
off when you do that.
You're
it's
right.
A bad kick. It hit somebody in the back of the head.
Oh, blown up by the nose tackle, but the quarterback kept it in time. What a good play by Brooks reading that, Derek. I mean, that's impressive, because when you got that ball in that fullback's, he had the ball in his stomach when he got hit, and he pulled it out of there. Emergency removal of the ball from the fullback's stomach from Brooks, bounced it outside. They're going to give him about 4 yards on the carry. He's up to the 42-yard line. 5:12 to play. They stop the clock.
42.
Out of bounds stops the clock. It's probably not what South Point wanted to do. But 4-yard gain on first down, not bad. The other way.
Outside.
But he slipped again. There's something going on inside those hash marks. We've seen a lot of guys slip in there.
Yep.
That's the second time he's done it.
It seems like everybody that tries to make the cutback between the hash marks, Derek,
having a tough time right there in that spot, kind of between the 40 and the 45-yard line.
That's where all the action goes down. That's where the pain is on the field. You don't want to blame it on all that, but I mean,
and it's been dry really all week long.
It's happened quite a few times for both teams. South Point in the full house backfield. Once again, Brooks pulls it out like Houdini.
First down.
And wow, what a run by 24.
Second effort, Jeffrey Pearsall with the first down. He was hemmed up short of the first down stick and was able to squirt through and get another 3 or 4 into Jaguar territory on the 48-yard line.
Great run right there. Might have saved the drive for South Point. Like Derek said, he was done about 3 yards short and then busted through. This nose tackle for Forestview, Derek, 78, is busting up in this backfield right now.
That is Cody Shelton.
Here's the pitch outside. Muse cuts it back to the middle.
He kind of slipped again that time, too.
Yes, he did. It's just tough footing in there, and making Muse cut back every time like that, that's telling you that defensive end and linebackers doing a good job on contain. They're making those middle linebackers fill up and make the tackles on Muse. 2nd and 4 or 5. And Forestview, they at some point they need 78 or somebody to make a tackle in the backfield, Derek, or a penalty. That's how Forestview's been able to stop any South Point tonight.
Down to 3:46. Will the Jags get it back?
21-21, fullback handoff up the middle.
I think he's going to get the first down or be close to it.
He's going to be close.
About a half a yard shot, looks like.
I was about to say from the side judges, he looks short.
Yep, half a yard. Yep, half a yard.
So South Point needs this really, really critical Beard Insurance Agency first down. Stay tuned on the postgame show brought to you by Full Throttle Power Sports. We'll have stats and other scores from the area before we send you off to the KTC broadcasting tonight. 21-21, 3:10 to play. South Point in the ball. Handoff fullback, and he gets the first down. Up to the 36-yard line by Etherton.
Just a quick hitting play. Low to the ground.
That's one of those other things I was talking about, Derek, earlier. I wish they would keep first down stats for running backs, wide receivers, quarterback. Just getting that 2 yards. You look at the stats. Hey, he had a 2-yard carry. That didn't mean nothing.
Right.
But it really did mean something for South Point getting the first down there. 2:55 to play. South Point out of field goal range, in scoring territory. Here comes the motion left, pitch option. 4 or 5 people cut back. Here's the big play. South Point 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Red Raiders on the cutback.
Wow. Jeffrey Pearsall cut back the other way, scored a touchdown, and might have just broke the Jaguars' back.
Good news for the Jaguars, 2:39 to play. They have time. But wow, they didn't want to have time to be down and coming back, Derek. They wanted to have time and still be tied. And what a cutback run there. He looked like on the pitch, there was 4 Jaguars in the backfield with the Red Raiders. And then on the pitch, they're going to have a timeout on the extra point here. Not enough men on the field, it looked like, for South Point. We're going to stay right here, but yeah, he had the pitch, 4 Jaguars in the backfield. He missed all of them and then made a little Z cut back across the field, and nobody was on that back side.
Yeah, pitch to the left side, cut back around the right side, and a tremendous run by Jeffrey Pearsall, senior wingback.
2:39 to play on the Allen Drug of Stanley scoreboard. Stop by Allen Drug. Get everything you need there in Stanley. Say hello to Frank and Brian and the gang. Anybody else over there? So 2:39 to play. South Point has went up 6. Critical extra point here. Jaguars will have time to make the comeback. We'll see. East Lincoln and Newton Conover, Derek, the scoring has started. 35-20 in the third quarter.
There you go. Everybody's
into the third.
Yeah, it's going to be a score fest
from there on out.
And they'll get through about 10-15.
Kings Mountain and RS Central have tied each other up, so Kings Mountain struggling there.
How about the Hilltoppers?
Snap. Good. Kicks good.
Yep.
Up 7. We'll be right back. 28-21, 2:39 to play. Fourth quarter. Let's play some football.
Great food at affordable prices at Hillbilly's Barbecue and Steaks in Gastonia and Lowell. At lunch, you can get chopped steak and one side for $5.99. Select from pork or beef barbecue, or get a quarter chicken leg and thigh and one side for $4.99. Select from a wide variety of sides, including new items, collard greens, macaroni and cheese, green beans, homemade mashed potatoes, and gravy. At Hillbilly's Barbecue and Steaks, East Garrison Boulevard in Gastonia, and off I-85 at McAdenville Road in Lowell. Online at hillbillysbarbecueandsteaks.com.
Since 1934. That's right, 1934. Watson Insurance Agency has been providing the people of our area with the best possible combination of insurance, risk management techniques, and personalized service in the most efficient manner possible. And today that tradition continues. Watson Insurance is one of the largest independently owned brokers in the Southeast, representing over 30 of the largest and financially sound insurance carriers today. Before you buy, get a quote with offices in Gastonia, Lincoln, and Belmont and Lake Wylie. Find out more at WatsonInsurance.com.
Oh my goodness, we about had a disaster for Forestview as number 10 steps up to catch the ball. On the 15, Chris McClure fumbled it across it out of bounds at the 16. South Point almost got on it before the ball got out of bounds. And Derek, the Jaguars take over on the 16-yard line.
They've got to use the clock effectively, got to use the sideline, got to complete some passes, move the chains to stop the clock. It's just going to be a challenge. Just throw the 2-minute offense here. You talk about the 2-minute offense. Here it is. You can mix up the run a little bit, but you can't let too much time get off that clock. 2 minutes and 37 seconds to get it done. They've got to go 89 yards. 84 yards.
From what I've seen tonight, Derek, the big plays are going to be right down the middle of the field or Crawford in a rollout mode or keep it himself mode. Let's see what Forestview does. There they go. Mo Neal's wide open. Caught at the 40.
Down.
Oh, no, caught at the 30, and he gets all the way up to the 40 out of bounds. Mo Neal wide open in that zone, and I can't believe South Point is going to sit there in a cover 2 or 3 like that and not put a man on everybody. I mean, I know you don't want to go prevent defense here, but Derek, I mean, I like, you almost want to go man up and have a safety or 2 deep. You leave that zone there right open, big old gaps. Mo Neal with 5 wide receivers, it's hard not to find a zone.
He can run and catch it too and beat you.
Crawford's going to roll left this time. He's got Neal in. Cut up under Taylor Muse, almost into the night.
Yeah, intended for Neal that time, and Muse came out of nowhere, flying up in there to knock it away and almost picked it off, which would have sealed it for him.
Forestview probably would have rather have had that play get knocked down than him catch it.
Stops the clock.
The clock's still running.
Yeah.
Mo Neal looked like he was looking for the pass when Crawford threw it either. He was kind of jogging. I think he thought he was covered anyway.
They've only used 15 seconds off this clock.
Right. So 28-21. South Point leads. Forestview on defense. 3 wide receivers left. Crawford, quick pass. Tipped. Oh, almost caught by himself after the tip.
Sure did.
Incomplete pass.
Again, stops the clock at 2:21. Only 4 seconds off the clock that time.
I want to thank all of our viewers tonight for tuning in to the Gaston County Game of the Week. Brought to you by What's Up Shopper, whatsupshopper.com, KTC Broadcasting, Full Throttle Power Sports, Hendrick Appliance. Forestview, 3 wide receivers left, 1 right. Mo Neal in the backfield along with Crawford. Crawford steps back, no rush. Look over the middle, he's got a big play. Number 12 catches it, across the 40. He's got a block and he gets across the 35 down near the 34-yard line.
Caleb Mills with the catch. Found a spot inside the middle of the zone. Caught at the 35-yard line. Clock down to 2:12. Again, good job of using the clock or not using the clock, however you want to look at it. They've not had to use much time off this clock.
Crawford in the shotgun, trips right. This time they're going to hand off. Mo Neal up. No, this is Rogers up the middle. He might have a blocker. 24 gets him, slams him down before he can get out of bounds up to the 24-yard line. And Forestview is down to 1 timeout. They can't use it here, but Medlin is looking like it. They're going to walk off the field. No, they're giving him the first down, Derek.
First down stops the clock
so
at
they do get it.
1:51.
Forestview's going to call a timeout, though. I see the Jaguars signaling for a timeout. But no, they're not going to. They signaled, but they didn't get it.
They need to get out there quickly.
Clock's winding, 1:43 to go, and they're calling a play in the huddle. 2 receivers to the right. They called the play on the sideline.
Sure did.
Look for the pass to go to the top corner there, Derek.
92 seconds left.
Never mind, Mo Neal off tackle. He follows some good lead blocks, cuts back to the middle.
Down, yep.
And he gets across to the 19-yard line, 1:22 to play and count.
Now you're really looking at some clock issues. Down to 1:18, clock runs, 2nd and 5. I think you got to throw here to stop the clock.
You know, with knowing this is 4-down territory, you can almost call it just roll out and throw it into the stands play. Stop the clock, but they're not going to.
No.
20 seconds have run off the clock since the last play. Crawford under center, hands it to Mo Neal, and he's tackled immediately. And they have to call a timeout now.
Now they've got to, yeah. A little surprised that they ran it on that play.
After wasting 20 seconds getting to the line, Derek, when they could have called a timeout, they get up there, and then they run the ball, which makes you have to, if you don't get the first down, which makes you have to use that timeout anyway. So Forestview trying to get in the end zone. They got clock issues because they don't have any timeouts now. Down 7. 52 seconds to play, ball on the 19, 3rd and 5. And the third down really don't mean too much. They'll be going for it on 4th if they don't get it here. But Forestview, I mean, the receivers have been open this whole drive. I mean, they're doing a good job finding them. It's just as long as Crawford's got time. And like Derek said, me and Derek both, well, we don't understand why we're going to Mo Neal right now on some of these handoffs with the clock moving like it is.
You know, he can take it to the house. I think you want to put it in your playmaker's hands, but at the same time, it's not going to stop the clock. But if he's got some timeouts in his pocket, then he'll be okay. He's got 52 seconds left.
Crawford in the power eye. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Tight end is on the right side too. Crawford, play action pass. Got him in wide open. Rogers, he needs to get out of bounds. He doesn't. He tucks his head.
First down will stop the clock, though.
Okay. Up to the 7. Clock stops. They need to get back on the ball. Derek, I might stand outside here to announce this last part.
I've done that before.
Because I can't really see this corner of the end zone. So I'm going to stand outside the press box for the last call. Ball on the 7-yard line. 1st and 10. Clock's running. Everybody on their feet in Belmont.
Absolutely.
2 receivers left. Pitch outside, Mo Neal. Across the 10-5. He's near. He gets out of bounds. Good job by Mo Neal getting out of bounds. He realized, Derek, there he didn't have nothing.
Didn't have it. Might as well step out of bounds short of the touchdown and preserve some time on the clock.
You know, Derek, that's a great play call. And with the short half of the field and you have Mo Neal, you might just want to pound that left corner right now so he can bounce it out of bounds if he needs to, and he's not going to get it.
I think you got to run toward the sidelines so that if you don't get it, you can step out of bounds and stop the clock.
Yeah, you don't want Tanner Muse hawking down somebody on that wide side of the field right there and keeping that clock in play. But here we go.
2nd and goal to go from the 4-yard line in the I formation.
No tight ends. Crawford's going to fake it. He's got a rush coming. He tosses up to the end zone. Touchdown.
Holy mackerel.
Wow. First time he's really had pressure on the drive, Derek, and he forced a bad throw into coverage.
Into all kind of coverage. Almost picked off. Certainly batted away. That's a risky play.
Wow, I almost went back to Mo Neal like we said in that corner.
I think you're right about that.
Take your chance. But
he's got such tremendous speed. You think he can beat anybody to the corner, and if he can't, he can step out of bounds a yard shy.
It's hard to keep him from getting 4 yards, just like it's hard to keep South Point from getting that 1 or 2 on the dive. It's hard to keep Mo Neal on a sweep for getting that 4.
Well, a little play action fake, but didn't work for him.
Same formation, power
Third goal to go.
23 seconds to go, 3rd and 4. Crawford. Play action.
Again, the other way.
Mo Neal dives. Touchdown, Jaguars! 28-27. Now what do you do?
I think on the road I still think you try to tie this thing up and play overtime. I think with Mo Neal, I think you like your chances in overtime on a short field. I mean, from the 10-yard line, I think with Mo Neal, you take overtime.
Forestview has more options in a 25-yard line overtime.
They do. They have more offensive options in an overtime situation because they can throw the football effectively. And short pass.
Timeout South Point on defense. They're going to use their last timeout. So Forestview, they were coming out. Looked like they were going for 2. We're talking in the press box with 1 or 2. Hey, every time I've done a game in Cleveland County, Derek, and it's come down to 1 point, they always go for 2. Matt Beam lost 2 games. Matt Beam lost 2 games in 2012. Both of them were going for 2. He didn't get neither one of them. First game of the year and the last game of the year. So we'll see what Forestview does if they want to just go for the tie on the road and play it safe, or if they're going to go for it. Andre, what are you doing? Going for it? Andre says go for it. And Forestview will. Here we go. Forestview.
Go for it. Wow.
And South Point. Down by 1, going for 2. Let's see what Forestview's got. Shotgun formation. Mo Neal is in a wide receiver position, Derek. He's in the inside slot of a 3-wide set. Crawford is in the backfield with Rogers. They're going to hand it to Crawford. And it looked like he started early, Derek.
False start, I think.
False start, and that changes everything.
Now you got to kick it, I think. You got to kick it now.
Here comes the kicker. Here comes the kicker. You got to.
Wow, that'd have been a heck of a way to either win it or lose it, depending on what side you're on of this rivalry here tonight. I mean, doesn't get much bigger than that.
That could have been one of the most legendary plays.
But he didn't get in.
He didn't
get in. I don't think he was going to get in.
I don't know. Now here's the key in this, Derek.
This is dangerous right here.
The snap and the hold has been
very dangerous,
questionable all night. He's missed 1 extra point.
Yeah,
the one he made was a bad snap. So let's see. Here we go.
Yeah.
Snap, hold, kick is up. Good. 28-28. 18 seconds to play. We'll be right back from Belmont. Wow. KTCBroadcasting.com. We're here for the game.
The Grill is up and running at the all-new Local Market number 2, Highway 321 south of Gastonia, just over the state line on the left. Just look for the big BP sign. The Grill is open Monday through Friday, 5 a.m. till 8 p.m. For breakfast, get 1 egg, grits, choice of meat, biscuit, or toast for only $1.99. Order 2 eggs with it for just $2.19. And for lunch and dinner, get 1 meat and 2 sides for $4.99. And all sizes of coffee is 99 cents, plus fresh salads and sandwiches. The all-new Local Market number 2, Highway 321 south of Gastonia.
And welcome back to South Point High School, where the Red Raiders and the Forestview Jaguars are tied 28-28, 18 seconds to play. Wow, and what a night here in Belmont it's been. It's been everything it's cracked up to be that we thought it would be. And we're on the brink of overtime, but not unless South Point has some magic here on this kickoff. Forestview hasn't kicked it deep to them all night. And the kicker does the pooch kick. Fair catch by South Point. And Derek, if this is the NFL, he can kick a field goal from there unattested, but I don't think South Point's got the 72-yard field goal in them, do you?
No, 18.3 seconds, and they've got about 70 yards to go, and I guess you dial up something here and just play for overtime as the home team.
Here's a tweet from the Forestview Athletics official tweet. I don't do it very often, but I turned around. I couldn't watch the play.
Yeah.
Waited for the roar. This is what high school football is all about. That's a tweet from Forestview.
Yeah.
I want to thank our fans for staying with us and listening and watching.
Just going to play for overtime, taking a knee. And
South Point takes the knee, folks.
Yep.
And we're going to take a quick break, let them get organized, and we'll be right back. And wow, what a game. 28-28 overtime. South Point and Forestview.
For over 40 years, Roland Black Heating and Cooling in Gastonia has been serving this area with the finest heating and cooling systems, featuring your comfort specialists trained. Roland Black Heating and Cooling provides expert residential and commercial products and services. Their team of certified technicians will exceed your expectations, and they are always available for a free estimate for your home or business. And visit the new location, 501 East Franklin Boulevard in Gastonia. Remember, it's hard to stop a train. Since 1987, Grapevine Communications in Gastonia has been handling the communication needs for people in Gaston, Lincoln, Cleveland, and Mecklenburg counties, along with York County in South Carolina. To succeed in today's business world, you need an efficient, well-designed, and dependable communications and security system. Grapevine Communications is dedicated to providing you with the best in systems as well as service. Grapevine Communications. Call 704-861-8411. Located at 110 Armstrong Street in Gastonia. Online at grapevinecci.com. The name might have changed, but the same great people in service is still there at Beard Insurance Agency, formerly Superior Insurance. Located at 1312 West Franklin Boulevard in Gastonia. From auto to home to commercial to renter insurance, also mobile home and motorcycle insurance. Find out why they are Gaston County's fastest growing insurance agency with the best rates for young drivers. By shopping your rate with 43 companies, they can save you money. Get low down payments and low monthly payments from Beard Insurance Agency, formerly Superior Insurance, 1312 West Franklin Boulevard in Gastonia. Online at beardagency.com. Considering hardwood flooring for your home? Then head to Flooring America in Kings Mountain or Carpet One Interiors in Ranlow. Right now at both locations, you'll find a big selection of in-stock hardwoods on sale. Priced as low as $2.99 a square foot. That's right, only $2.99 a square foot. At Flooring America, 602 Slater Street in Kings Mountain and Carpet One Interiors in Ranlow.
All right, folks, welcome back to South Point High School. I'm Kevin Hastings along with Andre Bush and Derek Smith. Andre, come on up here and do some play-by-play for me while Derek's gone. Derek had to step out to go to the restroom. Don't know. He went to the restroom. He'll be right back shortly. All right, folks, what has happened here is both teams, they'll get the ball on the 10-yard line here in overtime. South Point will get the ball first. Forestview won the toss, elected to play defense first, Andre. And as far as that choice goes, I really like that. Make South Point run that triple option, see what you got to do, and adjust to that. So I would like playing defense first while it's in overtime, especially against a team with this type of offense for South Point.
Yeah, that makes the call a little easier for the coaches, too, since you know what you got to deal with.
Well, me and Derek were talking. We think Forestview, as far as for an overtime offense, Forestview may probably have the advantage here because they have different types of, they have way more play calls to make here to South Point with the red ball and option. But 28-28, Andre, folks. You can follow Andre Bush on Twitter at Andre Bush. You can also, we'll have his photos up on What's Up Shopper's Facebook page this week. Should have some great photos from this game. You can also watch the replay of this game on YouTube.com. All right, Andre, thanks for joining us. Give us some inside information tonight. And I guess we're back to Derek. He made it back in time. We were worried Mr. Smith might have fell in.
And I knew I'd get back in time.
And got back just in time. All right, South Point opens up. Muse again started early, Derek, and if I was Forestview, I'd definitely be pointing that out.
Well, anticipating the count, I think, is what he would say.
Yeah, he's definitely doing that on offense right now. All right, second and goal at the 7, so both teams get to start at the 10 on first and goal. They got to score, and I like South Point's choice to play defense on here. Most teams do play defense anyway if they win the toss, but just against this offense, you just kind of want to see what they do. Handoff, quarterback caught, kept it, and he slipped, and he ran into his own tackle. He might have got Mark Sanchez almost right there, Derek.
See a lot of slipping and sliding.
Got tackled by his own tackle, but yeah, anybody that's trying to cut back between the hash marks tonight
has had a tough time with it.
Has had some tough time with their foot. I mean, they just can't stay on top of it. Gail Sayers scored 6 touchdowns one time in a muddy, rain-filled game, and he said the best way to do it, you got to run flat-footed.
Yeah.
All right, 3rd and goal. South Point in the bone. Man in motion. Snap, fullback dive. He gets hit hard.
Sure did.
Looked like both linebackers at the same time, along with 68, clean that up. 68, 54, and 75, all making the play. And South Point's going to bring in the field goal unit.
Yeah, I mean, you got to get something out of this. You know, you got to get something out of it. Get the field goal.
So you got to get the field goal.
Yeah, you got to get something out of it.
I do like they're playing on this end of the field where all the fans and the scoreboard is, Derek, and not the opposite end. And the wind's not blowing tonight, so it doesn't really matter. All right, folks. Flag!
Whoa, too much time. Didn't get it off in time.
Yep. Delay of game on South Point.
But not a big deal, really. No. I mean, you know, I think that's not a big deal.
Not for the kicker as far as distances wise.
That's not a real big deal.
Yeah, unless they had a fake on them, Derek.
25-yard field goal, officially.
Number 87, Max Neisler. Snap, kick, up, and it's close.
Yeah.
Good. So South Point takes a 3-point lead, 31-28. In overtime, we're going to take a really quick break. We'll be back as soon as they get on the field.
You'll be doing the chicken dance when you find out how easy it can be to own a new bunk bed or bedroom set for your kids from Furniture Plus in Gastonia. For only $49 down, your kids can be enjoying their brand new bedroom suite. That's right, as little as $49 down. Cindy says come on in for all the details at Furniture Plus, 1020 East Franklin Boulevard in Gastonia. Call 704-861-0444.
Welcome back to South Point. Forestview, first play. Power out, O'Neal. Off the left side, hit hard across the 5 and down to the 4.
Wow.
We talked about this, Derek. It's very hard to keep Mo Neal from getting 10 yards on a play, and we wondered why Forestview didn't pound it in a minute ago.
Belt got it all on one play to stun this crowd.
Down 3. South Point had to take the safe 3. Couldn't go for it on 4th and long.
No, got to get something out of it.
And the fans are standing up. Mo Neal pushing the pile, dives, touchdown, Forestview wins!
Yep.
Forestview wins! Big South 3A, Forestview upsets South Point. There's a man down for South Point, but Forestview, they're doing snow angels on the field as the Jaguars celebrate, and South Point is in disarray. Number 54 down for South Point, Coach Medlin in the game. Check it on him. That's Tate Payne. Derek's called his name quite a few times tonight. He's had a big game, and the Forestview Jaguars are piling up on the 7-yard line. Biggest win maybe so far in school history, depending how this season goes out, Derek.
Yeah, you know, again, they've only beat these guys one time since they became a school back in 1998. Frustrating year in and year out against the Red Raiders. Undefeated teams. Likely a championship game tonight here, basically.
We had 3, we think, maybe in the area. Newton and East Lincoln face off tonight. Bessemer City beat Pine Lake Prep. And then Forestview tonight defeats the Red Raiders here at South Point 34-31 in overtime. And we'll be right back. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back for the post-game show. What a game in Belmont. Thank you for watching only on KTCBroadcasting.com, your only source to watch high school football. We'll be right back for the post-game show brought to you by Full Throttle Power Sports.
Good credit, bad credit, no credit? Apply today and ride today at Full Throttle Power Sports in Lowell. Pick up this week's What's Up Shopper for some great deals with zero money down and rates as low as 2.99%. See the new Polaris Ranger 500 Crew for as low as $10,000. The brand new Yamaha Grizzly 125 is only $35.99. And for the lake, get the 2014 Yamaha Superjet for only $71.50. Full Throttle Power Sports. Exit 22 off I-85 in Lowell. Online at ncfullthrottle.com. It's America's Mattress Sale at Hendrick Appliance and Mattress Center in Shelby. Save now on the 2013 Inventory Reduction Sale. All 2013 mattress sets must go. Get free delivery, free setup, free haul-away. Get the sleep you need, guaranteed. Save on the Serta Perfect Sleeper for only $2.99 for queen size. Get special 12-month financing and big pillows just $39. America's Mattress from Hendrick Appliance and Mattress Center, 1241 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Service. That's hard to find when it comes to lawn and garden equipment. Not anymore. Head to Parker Farm Service in Kings Mountain. Parker Farm Service services all major brands, makes, and models. Call Mary McHenry to set up your appointment at 704-259-6130. And Parker Farm Service welcomes Kenny Barbie to their service department. 24-hour turnaround with in-house parts, plus delivery and pickup is available. Parker Farm Service on Bessie Drive at the Highway 74 bypass, Oak Grove Road intersection in Kings Mountain. There's nothing like a Bobcat to cut grass, and there's no better deal than right now to own a new Bobcat from West End Sales in Vail. For only $101 a month, you can be mowing on your new Bobcat with 0% financing for 54 months. See the Bobcat Fast Cat R2 with a big 22 horsepower Kawasaki engine and a big 52-inch cut and a heavy-duty frame weighing 850 pounds, plus a 3-year, 300-hour warranty. Only $101 per month at West End Sales, Highway 2718 North Intersection, Vail. Have it delivered. Yes, if you live in the Stanley area, just phone in your prescriptions to Allen Drug Store in downtown Stanley and have it delivered. Just look for the Allen Drug Delivery Car. They'll be in your neighborhood soon. And don't forget about their free Kids Vitamin program. Get a 30-day supply of chewable multivitamins for every child's nutritional needs. Pick up a free bottle every 30 days. For more information, see Allen Drug Store, located on Main Street in downtown Stanley. Have it delivered right to your front door today from Allen Drug Store in Stanley. For years, Hicks Go Forth at Car Fair Auto Sales on the Bessemer City Road in Gastonia has been providing our area with the finest in late model cars, trucks, and vans. And at Car Fair Auto Sales in Gastonia, they feature on-the-lot financing. Come talk with Hicks about your next vehicle purchase. They're open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30, Saturdays 8 till 2. Call 704-865-8024. Car Fair Auto Sales, 1320 on the Bessemer City Road in Gastonia. When the American Legion Baseball World Series Committee searched for a communications company to handle their needs at Veterans Field Keeter Stadium, they chose Detailed Telecommunications, and maybe you should too. Your business telephone system is your link to the outside world. If your business telephone system needs service or upgrading, or you're moving, or just want to make sure you're getting the best deal from your telephone company, call Detailed Telecommunications. 704-867-4507. And remember, they sell camera systems too. Visit them online at detailedtel.com.
And welcome back to South Point High School, where I'm Kevin Hastings along with Derek Smith. We've had a wonderful, exciting game that we thought we would have. And it turned into being everything that we wanted and thought we might have. What a great game, what a great night here at South Point as the Forestview High School Jaguars. And Derek, just looking across on the sideline, they've got a ton of excited fans over there, and they ought to be one of the biggest wins in school history.
Yeah, I
if
think
not the biggest.
The biggest regular season win probably in school history. They don't beat these guys a whole lot, only twice now in all-time existence as a school, South New Hope Road or South Union Road in Gastonia.
Right.
And certainly with everything that was on the line tonight, a potential Big South 2A, 3A conference regular season championship in the balance, and to win this game, to win it in overtime, to have been down pretty much the entire game and come back and win. Statistically dominated in the first half as well, despite a 14-14 score on the scoreboard. Certainly the biggest win that they've had in quite a few years.
It was
statistically
great battle for Forestview, like Derek said.
16 first downs for the Jaguars. They had 324 yards of offense. They had 122 in the first half. Bounced back and played a much better second half offensively. 324 total. Rushed it for 154. Threw it for 170. Mo Neal turned out with 103 yards on 23 carries, the game-winning touchdown. Crawford was 13 of 21, no interceptions, 170 yards. A couple of touchdown passes for him in the first half as well. South Point 19 first downs. They had 423 total, so outgained them despite the loss. They rushed for 316, threw for 107, a little bit above their average tonight. Did a pretty good job in the passing department. Brooks was 5 of 5 in the throwing department, which is outstanding for a triple option type quarterback. 107 yards through the air. Etherton, 28 carries, 67 yards, and Brooks had 14 carries and 108 yards tonight in the losing effort. But a tremendous game tonight. On to next week for both these clubs. Lake Norman Charter for the South Point Red Raiders, and we'll have next week's broadcast as well from, I believe, Stuart Kramer. Is that right?
Kramer? Is that North Gaston at Kramer?
No, that is Hunter Huss at Kramer.
Huss at Kramer.
Yeah, Hunter Huss at Kramer.
Should be a pretty good game over there. Hunter Huss Kramer. Huss winning tonight big time at Lake Norman Charter.
Only their second win of the year for Huss.
Kramer, I think, fell to North Gaston tonight. So should have a pretty good game over there at Cramerton. Derek will be there next week. I may be there next week. If not, it'll be Jason Sane. We're going to get that figured out later on. In the next few days, Daniel Howe's got the next few weeks off, folks. So if you hated me tonight, I'm sorry, Daniel. I might be back next weekend, or Jason will be back the next fill-in for Daniel. Hopefully I did a good enough job to make you guys happy. What a game tonight. I had an exciting game, one of the best games I've probably ever seen in definitely Gaston County. I've spent most of my time over in Lincoln and Cleveland County, and this was just a great game tonight, and a great win for the Jaguars. Like we said, maybe the biggest in school history. I want to thank some of our sponsors, Beard Insurance Agency, our first down sponsor, our scoreboard tonight, as always sponsored by Allen Drug of Stanley. And our player of the game tonight we're about to get to in just 1 second, sponsored by Hendricks Appliance, East Franklin Boulevard, Gastonia. And you're listening to the post-game show, also the sponsor of the halftime show, Full Throttle Power Sports in Louisville. All right, Derek, it's time for the Hendricks Appliance Player of the Game before we get out of here. And nominations go around I will nominate a few, and I'll let you make that call. I'm going to say the quarterback Crawford, the running back Neal, and your guy Mr. Payne on defense and line and everywhere he went. Those are going to be my nominations, and I'll let you name the Hendricks.
Yeah, well, certainly Tate Payne's name won't come up in the offensive statistics. Didn't carry the ball like he did last week. Scored a touchdown in the win against North Gaston, but he's a heck of a player and played some great defense. Again, Mo Neal, 23 carries, 103 yards, kind of hemmed in for the most part, but got the big touchdown when it mattered in overtime, and also caught a touchdown pass in the first half to kind of keep that game at 14-14, despite the fact they were having a hard time getting some consistent offense generated. Crawford, pretty good night, no interceptions, 13 of 21, had the big 21-yard run, remember, on that last drive when they were facing, pretty much elimination in this game.
After 2 incomplete passes in which, that you had first downs in, it looked like, those were the only chances they were going to get, and then Crawford, like you said, pulled it out. So, Hendricks Appliance Player of the Game, Derek?
Mo Neal.
Mo Neal. Congratulations, Mo Neal, getting the Player of the Game tonight for a KTC Broadcasting broadcast. Folks, you can watch the replay on YouTube.com. You can see
I
pictures.
watch it on Ustream normally.
You can watch it on Ustream. Either way, we post it on YouTube. You can watch them on Ustream on our regular page. If you go to our KTC page, yeah, you can pull them up on Ustream and watch them there. But we put all of our replays and all of our sports, Cleveland County, baseball, Legion, everything on YouTube. And then there'll be photos of this game also as well for you fans out there. Andre Bush will have photos on Facebook this week on ktcbroadcasting.com. But I do want to mention we did have one viewer that tweeted us, Derek, before I go off. I don't know if they're listening anymore or not. Probably not. But I do want to say hello to that Twitter follower, Susan Durocher. She said hello to us. And we also had one more that was watching and listening, and that was Susan on that too. So I guess Susan Durocher, thanks for listening to the game tonight and watching KTC Broadcast. Folks, you can always tweet us the scores. Let us know if you got any questions. Me and Derek at these games, and we'll be all over the place. We're all over on Twitter, and we'll be happy to answer your questions, give you some shout-outs on the radio. 34-31, the Jaguars beat the South Point Red Raiders. It may take us an hour to get out of this parking lot looking at it, because the celebration usually when the visiting side team wins, it takes a while to get out of the parking lot. So we're going to do our best to get out of here. 34-31. Derek, I had a great time this week with you guys over here in Gaston County, and along with Andre taking the pictures and Jeff on the camera. So next week we'll be headed over to Kramer.
Absolutely. Look forward to it. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you back next week.
All right, folks, ktcbroadcasting.com, 1050 a.m., 1390 a.m., and 1590 a.m. tonight for the post-game show. The Gaston County, Cleveland County, and Lincoln County post-game show live online. You can watch it. I may make an appearance if I get back to Cherville in time. You can watch it live online or listen on the radio. Call in and talk about those Jaguars and the Red Raiders you watched tonight. All right, folks. Have a pleasant good evening and good night from Belmont and South Point High School. I'm Kevin Hastings with Derek Smith and Andre Bush. We'll see you next week.